All right, Charlie, text the link to debate,
Okay.
like the chat.
Swift.
How's it going?
Your screen's pretty good too. I think Charlie's running a lot of apps, so his is a little glitchy, I think. But other than that,
But the good
everything
news
looks
is
pretty good,
that
I'd
it's
say.
just recording what's on my screen, so I think it should be
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna go look. I'll check out the link as well on my computer.
Also, I'm gonna text it out so we can see how the audio levels are doing.
Let's get it started with the commissioner.
Oh, shoot.
Charlie, send the link.
I'm trying.
Charlie,
I'm
hurry.
trying. It's on debate.
Holy crap! Look how huge the call is. Oh my gosh.
Why does this look like it was recorded in 1977? What's up with the cabinet color?
Boys, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my computer for sure.
I'm gonna pull it up on my
Can
phone.
you guys hear my TV? All right.
I can't, Swift.
I can't. I can't hear it either.
Really?
I'm just hyped for the music. The
It
music's
says
the
it's
best
going.
part.
It says we're streaming. Can you hear the audio, Dad?
Oh, I just can't wait till.
Okay. All right, should we text it to the fantasy league and all that jazz and get our audience built up?
Get them rowdy.
What's up?
I got my hat from the Vikings draft pick. You put it on.
I got the stream pulled up too, right next to me, which is nice. I got the draft right here.
I'll be right back, boys.
Dude, if the Vikings draft Stefan's brother and his brother takes number 14, then the Digsters is back in business.
Wait, why is the stream says it's offline?
Yeah, that's what Travis just said.
National anthem.
Oh, it's a little laggy.
They normally do the
Well,
national anthem.
The live video is really laggy on YouTube.
Harry Connick Jr. be singing the national anthem.
Oh man.
John, the video's a bit laggy on YouTube.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Also, Charlie, the stream's offline.
Well, it keeps.
No, it's on now.
It says it keeps going. Like it says like offline, and then it says online. I don't know how I would make it not laggy. I could maybe stop. It says encoding overloaded.
We didn't have this problem earlier, did we?
No, I don't think so. Maybe I could stop like I could stop what's it called? Having my iPad as a second monitor and just bring it all into one.
You might have to do that because I don't think it was laggy earlier. When we didn't have the iPad, it was just fine, I believe.
All right, so I'll do that.
Like, I just got to the part where Swift was pointing to his Diggs jersey if his brother got drafted.
Well, yeah, well, there's a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay, but it's extremely laggy.
It's like 30 seconds.
It's extremely laggy.
So should I
Charlie, I know you might not want to. We might say scratch the iPad, to be honest.
All right, yeah, I'm scratching it. I'm bringing it over. One sec.
I say we just do what we normally do, but the only addition is the audio difference.
Send it in the Dynasty chat.
All right. I got rid of the iPad.
Can represent us.
Well, Swifty and Alec are stuck from every. Oh, there we go.
Hey, it's such a
Everybody looks good except for Charlie, which is weird because usually it's fine.
My internet connection's unstable. It says. Which
and
is-
Charlie's the one that's like hosting.
Yeah, he's
That's fantastic.
hosting.
What'd you say? Yeah, probably. But how am I supposed to do that? Well, can you figure
This
it
is
out
all
for me?
hard.
NFL draft is such a tease for saying it starts at 7 though. It's like 7:10, like nothing's
Oh, it's
happening.
like 7:30.
I know. I was like afraid. First pick, like 7 o'clock sharp, and then
Yeah, I know. I was like getting out of the shower still. I was like,
you have like 15 minutes of coronavirus stuff.
yeah. National anthem. I didn't know they had
Oh,
that.
man. Dude, I'm so nervous.
I think this is the
Evan-
most hype I've ever been for a draft.
Evan,
Yeah.
I might have to get like a. If we can, I don't know if we're gonna be able to, but I could get maybe like a long, Ethernet cable to plug in directly into my router, if that's even possible. Because that would, yeah, that would make it a lot more smooth.
I say if you could do that, let's do it.
All right. Well,
If you-
the
you
good news
look
is that
now, if anything.
the good news is that it's still going. I think.
I think the just like quarantine combined with like the dynasty league that we're in now just makes it the most hype I've ever been for the draft. Just insane.
It's super
Yeah, that's
laggy on
hype.
YouTube. Charlie, you're the only one that looks normal on YouTube,
Really?
like normal speed.
That's probably because you're laggy and I'm not, because it's directly my camera. So you know, like even if my camera was laggy, but it's like it's just built in.
Right.
Yeah.
Boys,
The-
we have some.
The boys are in. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Should I send it to the? Well, once we have 7 live viewers. That's pretty good.
Wait, hold on. Is it getting better?
I think it is.
I can't tell.
I'm just typing in the chat. I said, "How's the stream health?"
Guys, I'm gonna listen to the audio real quick on my computer.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I can adjust audio levels if need be. Alec with the brewski for the boys. Biggest night in franchise history.
Had to. This is like I haven't had a quarterback other than Phillip Rivers my entire life. I guess I had Drew Brees, but I don't remember that. So
Audio, give it.
Yeah. The audio is fine, and most people are saying it's just the video's lagging.
Okay, well if
Audio's
we can
not
get
good on
plugged
that.
into the router, then I think we should just be doing well.
Yeah, we should be good.
All right, I'll text it to the Dynasty League.
watch Cincinnati just throw absolute curveball and just go with like Jeff Okuda.
Guys,
Dude,
sounds like I'm on the phone with boys. I'm on the phone with Tua right now, so
Jake plugging his TikTok in the comments.
All right, well, Sam, I had that hat. That was a classic year. I feel like that was like, I forgot what draft that was.
like-
That's the
it's
Brett
in
Favre
there.
era. That's like the Brett Favre era Vikings hat.
The black guy that used to coach the Vikings, Frazier.
Oh.
All right, Evan, we
Was
might
it-
be in
that's what-
business. We might be in business.
oh.
I think it's 'cause I think it's because I cut the iPad out.
Yeah, the videos definitely improved too. Like, not a lot, but good news is the audio sounds fine, so you can still hear us.
Welcome to the live stream.
Charlie, are we pulling up the live draft board or no?
I got rid of that just because I thought that was another Wi-Fi interference.
Yeah, I respect it.
Video on the live
because it
stream.
didn't even have, you know how it used to have the
Yeah.
just the picks and like the
It shows up
teams.
as
Now it's like it went to just like a
Oh,
refresher.
the Dodgers are baseball, bud.
What happened?
you can hear.
Grady goes, Alec, the Dodgers are baseball, bud.
Well, it's like we're just like recording it.
Dude, it's LA though. That's the thing.
Yeah, the Bay Bentral.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast.
Well, we already know that Burrow's going number 1 and Tua is going number 2. Evan, we're plugged into the router.
Oh, Mr. Gahuzo's in the chat.
Look at your.
Kevin Dow, how we doing?
Are you right here? I think. I mean, I'm connected to the network, and it seems like this is going a little more smooth now.
Let's go.
All right. We're connected to the router. No picks have been made, so at least that's successful.
Why does it say day with EY?
All right, I'm
Grady's
I'm
a
gonna-
little too
I'm
comfortable
gonna-
in the comment section.
gonna go make a tweet on the Debate Bentral account, and then we can all retweet that.
Oh, they have like the EA thing where they have like their own personalized like.
Oh yeah. We're live. I'm gonna say we're live.
Wait. Peter.
Oh, he wants the Chiefs to get Simmons, obviously.
Kevin says, anyone kneel during the virtual national anthem?
We're live. Come enjoy the
Yes,
NFL
sir.
draft with Debate Bentral.
Dang, Colin with the Skull Vikes.
I mean, Colin's not wrong. It's a huge draft. Zimmer's whole tenure is on the line here, and I'm interested to see, at least from the Vikings' perspective tonight, if Anthony Harris gets traded, and it could happen tomorrow too. But well, who knows?
Oh, Bengals in the clock. Let's go.
Ian Rappaport tweets it out.
Here it goes, boys.
Steelers could do something tonight. I could see that. Definitely watch. You gotta watch.
Boys, the Bengals
Guys,
are on the clock. Let's
I
go.
think the Bengals are gonna go Clyde Edwards-Helaire here. You know, it's all about 5'6" pass catching running backs.
Well, if we're going based on IQ, I'm sure they're going to go Nate Stanley at the number 1 spot.
Yeah, he's got amazing Wonderlic score. You know,
Steal.
I can
knows
talk
the
all
X's
day
and
about
O's.
Nate Stanley. First of all, the guy said he didn't go out for his first 3 years on campus.
Yeah, he didn't even go to the
He stayed in and grinded the tape. He's a Gruden grinder.
Yeah, he didn't go to the
So it only makes sense that he's the number 1 pick.
For sure.
He's deep.
He's not even dressed up. Are people? I would assume people are still dressing up, or are they not?
Tua was in a suit. Chase Young's just in a gray t-shirt with green pants. But he looks like a stud.
Stanley's a steal of the draft. Mark my words.
You know who's going to be a steal of the draft? We're already on the mid-round, guys, but Michael
Ojemudia.
Ojemudia.
Yeah,
He's going to be a...
I actually agree with that a little bit.
Yeah, because you like Desmond King. That worked out pretty
He
good.
ran
right?
faster than I expected, and when you can run
That
sub
team might
4...
get traded like in the first 20 minutes of this draft.
When you can run sub 4.5 and also be like known for tackling in the run game as a cornerback, that's pretty good for a mid-round guy.
Kevin throwing shade, saying Nate Stanley P sitting down.
I like hair. Not what you want.
Guys, how can we get our live stream look like the ESPN NFL draft?
I don't know, but theirs looks pretty
They're not
clear.
laughing.
But they probably have like $3,000
Right.
cameras set up with like vans outside the houses.
Probably actually.
Yeah, somebody's the Stephen A. Smith burner said that the Bengals actually going to take the full 10 minutes.
Stanley P sitting down.
I said that earlier. I don't know if anybody heard.
If Grady's still in here,
Yeah,
I get it that the fucking Dodgers are a baseball team, but
It's just repping the city.
it's the city. I don't have a Chargers hat
This is
either.
for Mookie Betts, baby.
Evan, so is my stream? I know like the viewers will be able to see me fine, but like how am I on your Zoom
You
call?
look better on the Zoom for sure.
Okay, that's good.
Obviously from the
boys,
YouTube.
I need your bold prediction for draft night. What's something that nobody's going to see coming? That's
Bold
gonna
prediction is that one of the wide receivers of like CD, Judy, Ruggs, one of the guys that's projected like top 15, I bet one of them slides. That's a bold prediction.
Just
I don't
the
know.
Vikings.
I hope
Probably
so.
just
I
season
maybe
event.
I'm just trying to speak it into existence.
This might be a poor bold prediction, but like maybe a tight end goes in the first round, like a really weak tight end class.
That'd be gross.
Amik Robertson,
so
they're
gross.
talking about him in the chat. I've heard of him, and I agree with that he might be a steal.
Amik Robinson, is he the LA Tech guy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like is he like a 5'9" cornerback? I mean, I've done
Dude,
minimal
He's
research,
scrappy. He gets after it.
Guys, the Bengals already texted Burrow and they call him still 10 minutes later. Would you like to be a Cincinnati Bengal? Nah.
Trade
Already
me.
traded.
but we have 14 people in the stream. That's pretty good. Yeah, Amik Robertson, he's a 5'9" cornerback.
My bold prediction: Tua drops out of the top 10. He falls.
I don't. No way. That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. I don't think that's actually happening, but that'd be an insane bold prediction.
Charlie or Swift just wants him to follow the top 10 so they can trade out.
Lucas wants to know, how do you feel that the Chargers were playing in the Rams Stadium next year? Do you think that they'll ever move out of LA because they won't belong?
Well, LA belongs to the Chargers now, so not the Rams. The Rams have an ugly logo. We have the best uniforms in all football.
Are they the Clippers now? Like, who's the Clippers? Like Lakers? It's got to be like some dominant
Except
team here.
the Lakers are just like, both teams are the Clippers for football.
Yeah.
They're just,
Except
no one
the
likes
Chargers are
either
probably
team.
built better for the future as of now.
They just need to go rebrand, go to Seattle, Supersonic.
Jimmy's like, I'll be right back.
I saw this guy speak live. Let's go in Kansas City, Thursday night game last year. That was probably the best post-game interview I've ever seen with Phillip Rivers, Michael Irvin. Who else was it? Can't remember.
The ticker across the bottom, like in between every single pick, it says like Mel's best available.
Yeah.
There's a across people, like the people had already taken their picks or whatever.
Oh, jeez, that felt good. I'm gonna be 4 beers deep before the first pick.
Wait, did the link not send in the chat?
I hope the Clips get somewhere else. I don't know. I don't like sharing the stadium. They need their own stadium.
I think the Clippers should move to Seattle.
Dude, get Booger McFarland off my screen.
Yeah, why are the Bengals taking so long? It's like,
Yeah, they're just kind of.
it's like on one hand, yeah. I mean, they're not even, are they fielding offers? I mean, no, they're just probably on the phone with Joe right now.
Conspiracy theory: the Vikings are trading up. That's why it's taking
The
so long.
conspiracy theory, the
Oh,
Dolphins are trading up.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm a player, I want to be drafted the Dolphins.
Oh, let's go, probes. Ryan Lee for president.
Yes.
Because in.
I just want all the members of the Dynasty Leagues that I'm involved in that are in this, watching this right now. And I know the Flock Dynasty League, which I'm a newbie. And then the Dirty Dozen, that I have Rob Gronkowski on both my rosters. He is on the trade block, boys.
Oh.
He's on the trade block.
Andy, where the Bears fans at?
They're showing his Heisman speech right now.
Hey, if JR hops on the stream, we might have a couple of Bears fans in here.
Niall Kinnick had a better Heisman speech.
Grady came to the live stream expecting to see the Bears have a first round draft pick. Oh wait, that's awkward.
That's tough for Grady.
Get an omelet named after him. That's when you know you're big time.
Pick is in.
The pick is in.
Fucking Joe Burrow.
Oh, I like the bra.
The pick is in. And they have selected Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver, Arizona State.
Could you?
I'd feel bad for that guy that was like taken instead. Like everybody would like hate him. Like Brandon Ayuk goes number 1.
Luke Perman says Gronk is going to be buns. But Luke, if you want to trade for him, I'm here.
With the first pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati
Joe's not even on
Bengals
the phone. He's like, oh, he's got the
Steve
Bengals
Burrow,
hat in his
long
hand.
snapper from Iowa State.
Joe Burrow. Okay, Joe Burrow, born in Ames, Iowa, because his dad was a coach at Iowa State in some way or another.
Yeah, comment.
Roger Goodell with the pick.
You're behind
Joe
me. I just
Burrow.
watched that.
Yeah, because I just got YouTube TV. We cut the cord for the first time, and
I just got the.
so we're gonna be
ESPN
behind. If you're
definitely-
not watching DirecTV or just straight up cable, we'll be behind you by a decent bit.
ESPN had that post ready because as soon as Goodell said it, I got the alert.
Yeah, I got a couple alerts. Ian Rappaport. I mean, all these guys have the tweets saved to their drafts, so they can just go boom. Ian Rappaport says it's the biggest no-brainer in years. And I'm like, also, know what I was thinking about today? Was Myles Garrett the same draft as Patty Mahomes?
No.
2017. Was that it? I think so.
Wait. Why am I blanking on this?
Wait, what'd you say?
Yep, Myles Garrett was number 1. And I'm just thinking, well, yeah, the Bears drafted Mitch Trubisky number 2, but I mean, the Browns could have had Mahomes and Watson. But I guess they had Baker, but that's just kind of gross.
Oh my God, Mel Kiper, stop.
Lucas just texted and said this is not good. Burrow didn't even have any reaction. Well, partially, that's because he's been a member of the Cincinnati Bengals for the last, 4 months. He's already going to team meetings.
At the very minimum, though, he should be smoking a
Before the
cigar.
nap-
Yeah, just pop a cigar, my guy. I mean, come on.
It's for the culture.
That guy right there could be a future Viking that they just showed.
The Vikings will sign Joe Burrow when he turns 35, and he puts out 3,500 yards a season.
Honestly, I'm gonna freak out no matter what our pick is, unless it's Jordan Love. And if it's Jordan Love, then honestly, I'm hopping off this stream and I'm drinking myself to sleep tonight.
I hope not. So we have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on this Zoom call. So then we're gonna switch to the. We'll be right back and hop on a new one. But that's in 10 minutes, so
That's fair.
that'll be in between the Washington and Detroit pick.
Take a shot. Take a shot of what? Oh, Matt C.
We have a
Honestly,
crowd of 19, and this is honestly incredible.
Alec, you have to take a shot if Tua gets drafted. Just know that.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a shot of Miller Lite.
Not gonna beer or take a shot.
Boys, I just realized that this is a 30-second delay. Then people are probably like, holy crap, they're watching this like 30 seconds behind, but we're watching it basically on time. Like YouTube TV is probably like a 10 seconds behind cable, but then we're another 30 seconds behind with the stream.
Hey boys, go retweet the debate Bentral. We're live. Come watch the NFL draft with us. Tweet.
Joe Burrow tweeted out earlier today, nobody's allowed to make fun of me tonight. None of the barber shops are open. Looks like he had a fresh cut, Loki. Like shave the sides or something.
Maybe his parents did it or something.
I mean, I don't know if I'd ever want to see NFL traits comparison Jared Goff and Ryan Tannehill if I was drafting quarterback that was first overall. Comparison Tom Brady.
In the pocket like every fucking quarterback is taught to do.
Tom Brady. Tampa Bay.
Burrow's like Romo to me. I can see a little bit of Goff.
I like that Andrew Luck comparison, except Andrew Luck's a little thicker.
Well, I'm really hoping Tyler Boyd's a beast this next year for me. I've got him in Dynasty.
The pick is in for the Redskins. There's no way it's not Chase Young, right? I mean, these are the first two. This is just the warm-up. So,
Draft hasn't started yet.
yeah, the draft hasn't started.
Hey, Charlie, do you think it'd be a smart idea then to switch like right after this pick and not worry about it in like 5 minutes when it's like kind of a big deal?
Yeah, we should. After they announce, they're interviewing Joe Burrow, but
Pick is in. So
I'm
once
not really
they,
sure if I agree with his home decorating. I feel like he could have upgraded his couch and the poster on the wall, but I don't know.
the flat bill looks like he's in 7th grade.
Makes him look like he. It looks like he's about to go to the roller rink. They're trying to do a more. Reese Davis said they're trying to do a more personality-based broadcast on ABC. So that's probably for like the general public that needs something to do. So that's why she's probably like is so emotional or whatever. Dad, at one point we had 20 people in the stream.
You guys gotta monetize this quick.
We gotta make some money. Talk to our sponsors at SeatGeek. All right, so once they announce Chase Young, we'll switch the Zoom meeting.
So sometimes
good.
I'm doing it, it doesn't make me kick off after 40 minutes.
It says, yeah, it's kicking us off after 50, but we have 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. So then we're gonna, what's it called? Make a new one.
Grant Schumann says, "Are two of you in the same house streaming from different rooms?"
That's a fact.
Yeah.
If it looks better, that's why. 4 people looks way better. Plus my room looks better.
Where's Murph going, number 3?
I hope. Actually, no, I don't think he'll go number 3. Chase Young's on the phone. Should we switch to Zoom, boys?
You can extend it.
I think
Well,
we're just,
it says
I
I
say
can
we
pay
switch it.
$15 to upgrade to Zoom Pro.
I say we switch it. It's a good time.
All right, we'll switch it.
The stream won't stop either.
Yeah, I'll just mute the mics and go to the we'll be right back screen.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll be keeping updated on the stream
Taking a break.
right over here.
And we're back. Is everyone? Oh, might have to switch Swifty and Alec's name.
I was gonna say I was thinking about that.
Guys, you get an inside look at how I'm editing this right now.
It likes to do that. Me and Alec just, I think some
Yeah,
charges.
Evan and I have just been in the top corners every time. Let's make sure I unmuted us. Yep, we're good. I hope it's just like when this stream ends, like a couple hours from now. I hope we have like 600,000 views, and then it'll just
Hey, are
be on
we
people.
back on YouTube?
Yeah, we're back. It should be. Well, it's a little behind right now, but
I bet you can hear it.
Evan, are we live on yours?
Yeah, it says we are.
Well, I didn't mean live. I meant just And we're back. Okay, yeah. It's just a little bit behind for everyone else. So we're good, I think.
I just got to the part where it said we have to switch Swifty and Alec's name though. That's like a couple minutes, not a couple minutes.
That's like 40 seconds. So we're 40 seconds behind. Pick is in for Detroit. I was curious as if they were going to trade it because there's lots of rumors flying today that Detroit was talking to Jacksonville and
What do we think? Okuda probably?
I'm
That's
guessing
probably what
Okuda. It
I'm
just
thinking.
seems like the pick.
I freaking hope.
What if they draft
Not
Tua?
Okuda, Simmons. It could be Simmons if not Okuda.
I mean, I think Simmons and Okuda are both game changers on the defense. Alec, by the way, your room is like hella dark right now.
Not Patricia's
There
kids.
we go. I'll put a light on. Oh shit.
Here we go.
The light kind of helps me right here.
Dude, that kid gets to be on the draft coverage. Evan, are we live on yours?
Okuda boys.
Someone have the stream up?
Yeah, I had the stream up. I didn't mean to have the volume up. Jeff Okuda, cornerback, Ohio State. All right, Alec, are you getting nervous? You shitting your pants yet?
Scary. It's scary.
No, it's just once the it all comes down to the Dolphins. Swift, what's your dad doing right now?
What's my dad doing?
Yeah, what does he want? Does he want Tua or?
He told me today he doesn't really look at much. Like I'm like, yo, it's like probably the most exciting thing ever since he become a Dolphins fan, winning Super Bowls with like Marino or something. But yeah, he hasn't really been paying attention that much, honestly. Like he was like, yeah, give me Justin Herbert. But I'm like, no, you want Tua, Dad.
The tank for Tua talks have been around for a long time now. So.
Yeah. I mean, he got the past couple.
I mean, this is where it starts to get really interesting because the Dolphins could play quote unquote defense against the Chargers and try to like block them from getting Tua by trading up if Miami wants Tua, they could just trade up one spot or
Holy crap.
What if here's like the biggest thing. Well, like what if Miami goes Herbert over Tua? That'd be a shocker.
The worst scenario here is let's go with Simmons. Miami takes Tua.
Okay, I'd assume we'd take Tua if.
So who do you want then? Andrew
the
Thomas or
Dolphins take
Tristan
Herbert.
Wirfs or AJ Epinesa?
I like Thomas probably the most. I think he's the most refined and he has the most experience playing left tackle. Pretty much just playing left and right tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing for Tua to drop to you guys, but it's another for you guys to actually pull the trigger and get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm afraid that like even if Miami takes Herbert, like maybe we don't take Tua. Like
I would cry if he just dropped it.
What if you take Andrew Thomas over Tua?
I'd be pissed.
I would be pissed too. If he drops us and we don't have to give anything up and we don't take the man.
Miami's for sure taking Tua.
Andrew Thomas better be the best tackle in the league or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just waiting for the New York thing to say like there's been a trade.
And then it's Miami and they take Tua, and then you're going to be even more depressed. Oh,
David
he's
Gettleman.
Bob Quinn. Wait, no,
Oh,
that's the Lions guy. I thought they were looking at the Giants guy. Dave Gettleman.
What the
What is
heck?
he gonna do?
The kids,
Dave
the
Gettleman is the
kids are
most.
just awkwardly standing behind him.
Last year he pulled the Daniel Jones. See what he does this year.
Oh gosh, I
Iowa,
assume
Jedrick Willis. I go Jedrick, I bet.
Jedrick.
they
I bet
just
it's
go.
worse if it's anyone.
I bet
I've
it's
seen
probably offensive line, but probably
Willis
worse.
above him. I bet Wirfs goes to the Cardinals. I just see that fit for some reason.
It makes sense.
Okay, so if you look at the top 10 teams, wherever you wouldn't want to, if you're just going city alone, I would not want to be drafted to Cincinnati. Number one, no.
Hey,
Number
Alec,
two,
Alec, you're gonna be drinking 32 beers tonight if you're drinking for every
Detroit.
pick.
okay, number two is Washington, D.C. That's actually pretty decent, I'd say. Number three, Detroit.
Yes, Teddy, go blue team.
No, don't want to go to Detroit. Number four, New York. No. Number five, Miami. Yes. Sign me up for the Dolphins
Yeah.
if I was a
Sign me up for
prospect.
that.
LA.
And then
LA.
yeah, LA.
Yeah,
That
too.
so Washington D.C., LA, Miami. And who's seven? Oh, Panthers. That's gross.
I
Carolina.
mean, I would rather go to Carolina than Washington or definitely Washington.
Ohio.
Detroit,
Washington D.C. has some great restaurants though. It's got a great
I think
restaurant
you get
scene.
great-
Arizona Cardinals, yes.
I just
Jaguars, nah.
I
Jack-
mess with the crab cake vibes up in DC. And then yeah, so no to Carolina. Who's not 8? Arizona. I'd take Phoenix, except
Yeah.
they'd be.
Look
I
at
would
the
not live
NBA
there
and
in the
Gravy just
summer.
get along in the
Actually, I would
comments.
have to for training camp. Training camp would be brutal unless it's indoor. Do they do indoor training camp in Arizona?
They probably could, yeah. I'm
Guys,
guessing.
Grady and Andy are officially best friends in the live chat.
My uncle texts that Tua should be on number 2 to the Redskins because Dwayne Haskins is not the answer, and I mean I can't disagree with
He's
that.
not the answer. I do not like Haskins.
I would if I were the Redskins, I would have just pulled Cardinals, trade Haskins to the Patriots or someone for like a second round pick or late first round, whatever you can get for him, the highest value, and then just get Tua. I mean, not really anything wrong with that, right?
Yeah. It'd be scary to give up like pass on Chase Young though.
Oh yeah, I mean, Chase Young is a freak, so
Probably just not draft Haskins in the first place.
Dude, I'm worried the Giants are going to go with Isaiah Simmons.
You think?
I think there
He's
could be a
the best
trade
player
coming. I
for
mean, do you think they're negotiating with someone right now?
Remember, locking for the best. We have
Hope they're negotiating with us.
We can choose from.
They're gonna protect their young quarterback. That's final.
Dude, the live stream is really laggy. I think.
Oh, yeah, it's way behind.
At this point, it's just audio.
I have it muted, so I don't know what the audio sounds like, but
The audio sounds
Is
good.
the picture frozen or is mine just frozen on my phone? Well, I'm plugged into the router, so I mean, the downside is that my brother has to have a Zoom call with his Odyssey of the Mind team right now. So hopefully when that gets over, we'll be cooking.
so if a trade were to happen right now with a minute 30 left on the clock for New York,
They would put in the pick, I'm assuming, for the team.
I didn't know if the clock restarts.
Yeah, I don't
Assuming
know.
it doesn't.
At
You
this
know
point,
you're
it's basically a
taking it.
podcast. I mean, the audio doesn't look, or the video doesn't look good at all, but the audio is fine.
I mean,
so,
hey,
as long
we're
as
just a
you-
bunch of chumps. So
That's
I mean,
true.
it's pretty good.
Oh, we're the best in the biz. Everybody out there listening.
Exactly, Sam.
and as long as they can hear
Hey,
us.
Giants pick is in.
Oh,
Hopefully it's Tristan Wirfs. Go get that money, Tristan. Go get that money.
whatever. I hope it's an O lineman. Then
go
Simmons is
Hawks.
open if it goes.
Let's go Hawks, baby.
I bet it's Simmons.
Go get that
Damn
money,
it.
Tristan.
We'd have a mean.
Willis.
Willis Schmillis. It's time for Tristan Wirfs. What if it's Tua?
I bet I just it's not what I want. It's just what I'm betting on.
Oh gosh. Oh, Odell just got racked.
Oh yeah, you're a little bit. You're even farther behind because you're on your phone.
Yeah. Wait, how far behind? I'm still on YouTube TV though.
It's a dog eat dog
Oh,
world.
I freaking hope to God Miami just loves Herbert. I don't know how you could like Herbert more than Tua though.
Think about how
I mean,
heart-wrenching.
the Dolphins have so many
Injury.
first round picks that I'm wondering if they're just gonna draft the guy later or use both of them to come up and get Herbert after they draft like their blue chip other prospect. Oh,
Think about how
Dave Gettleman.
heart-wrenching it would be for them to draft Herbert and we don't go with Tua.
Does he still have the lotion on his
Then you
desk?
get like Isaiah Simmons and you just like height.
Yeah, I mean Simmons would be dope. I mean, if they
I
don't
mean,
draft Simmons right here
Simmons-
and then Tua goes, then we have him.
When you're a
but-
linebacker and you run a 4-3-9 and you play every single position on defense, I mean that is
think about
insane.
how mean our defense would be. Him and Derwin are just lethal.
He played
have
offense in high
been
school
We
too.
have an insane secondary, and Linville Joseph just
Come
huge
on,
up the
please
middle,
be
and he
Tristan
ends up
Wirfs. Please be Tristan Wirfs.
Oh, here we go.
I want my man to get paid.
Kendrick.
That's what happens when you go to the University of Iowa. You get paid.
Whoa! Andrew Thomas.
Oh,
Why are you spoiling it?
bro, screw you! No, I'm kidding. Bro, they just told the Chargers and Dolphins guy. Ah. That's actually a little bit of a surprise. Total Giants pick. Total Giants pick. I feel it
Yeah, it
fits
is.
them. I feel like they always get like an Andrew Thomas. Like
Gentleman making it
I
more.
can just totally see him in the Giants jersey with the Thomas, 13-year starter.
Oh my God, dude, I was freaking out.
Alec, oh my
This
gosh,
is the
dude!
moment.
What if they trade up with Miami to get Tua? Then Miami gets their guy Herbert.
So Miami gets our
First and second.
first and second.
Yeah. Let's say we'll take
I would,
Tua unless you
I'd
give us
be
your
fine
second.
with it. If it means we get our guy.
Oh gosh.
I mean, back-to-back years that the Giants pull off a surprise. That's just the Dave Gettleman juice, baby. So if the Dolphins would have traded up for offensive tackle, it would have been Andrew Thomas. But now they have their choice of their whatever quarterback they want.
Swift really spoiled that real quick.
I forget you're on YouTube TV.
That's
Hey,
right.
even if we miss out on Tua, Simmons will still be there.
You would still be there, exactly.
I just conceal my initial reaction. I'll be like freaking out for the Vikings pick. I'll be like,
Swift just
He'll be
gonna
like, "Oh my gosh, we drafted Josh Jones, offensive tackle from Houston." I'm like, "Oh man, that sucks." That's not what I want to have happen.
oh, Gettleman's got the mask on.
Gettleman's got the mask.
Yeah, check out the thing.
Wow.
Yeah, David Gettleman did have a monster TV. Who's Z-Man 691?
I don't know.
They said Odyssey of the Mind goes crazy, and I mean that's
I
on
was like,
God. That's facts.
I thought there was something in your like background or something that he could see.
Yikes! That
I'm trying to
record.
think. How do we get more viewers? I mean, should we publish it on our stories?
TikTok.
Gosh,
Be like, choose the best podcast to listen
I
to
might just
while
turn you guys down and
watch the live stream. Like TikTok.
Swift. What does your clock say for the round or for the pick?
For the pick, it's 3:35.
It's gonna
Holy
be fucking
crap.
cool, dude.
You're
You're like
16
15
seconds ahead of us.
I'm 15.
I already.
like 15 seconds
I just have a feeling that
I got a whole video of you guys reacting.
I just have a feeling that they're gonna draft Herbert over
Oh
Tua.
gosh, they're showing Tua.
I just have a
I'm just
bad.
getting
I mean,
nervous
he's
now.
Evan. He's not on the phone yet, and there's 3 minutes left on the clock. They haven't
Yeah,
shown
that's
Herbert.
true. That's true.
Maybe they're just trying to make good TV, you know, like Brady Quinn and Aaron Rodgers falling down in the draft. What if the Chargers have Tua and trade back? That would just be tragic.
Yeah, get to Pick is in. Oh gosh.
I'm turning you down. I'm turning away.
Swift, mute your TV.
Mute it? I can't mute it. Turn me down. I want to listen to it.
Sam, just mute. No, Sam, just mute yourself. Wait, I can mute Swift. He's gone. The chat. He won't spoil it, guys. I muted him. Sam has been controlled. He has been muted by the host. Sam. Alec is literally crapping his pants right now. Literally crapping his pants. These Chargers boys don't know what to do with themselves. Alec, on a level of 1 to 10, how nervous are you right now? Please tell the chat. Evan's so nervous. He's so nervous. He's got his hat on. Okay, guys. Well, I guess I'm narrating since the Chargers boys are pooping their pants and Swifty's on mute for the sake of the Chargers boys because they haven't had a quarterback besides Phillip Rivers. They haven't had a quarterback besides Phillip Rivers in like 15 years. So their franchise moved to LA. They're sharing their stadium.
Fuck! God damn it!
So the official truth is that Tyrod is the future of LA.
The pick right now is Isaiah.
Tyrod is the future.
Live reaction from Dolphins fan.
Yeah, Dave. He's taking his shirt off. Whoa! This just got crazy. We're putting that on YouTube. We're putting that on Instagram. That's going to be all over TikTok. Wow. That just gave us a thumbnail, baby. Let's go. Alec, look at it like this. So you're either getting one of the most versatile defensive players in
How come you
NFL
didn't tell me
draft
Stone?
history in Isaiah
It's just
Simmons,
Cody started at 7.
Or-
He said 8.
or you're getting
7.
Justin Herbert, who, I mean,
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about Justin Herbert.
he's 6'6" and a quarter. He might be a little too tall. The best 6'6" quarterback ever is Joe Flacco. I've heard that, actually. So, I mean, at this point, you might as well just take a gamble on Jalen Hurts.
No, it's got to be Simmons.
The pick has to be Simmons. Make your defense elite.
You get Derwin and Simmons on the same defense, that would just be incredible.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
could probably find. We could tackle for once. Well, at this point, I just hope Tua sucks. Like, I hope he.
Hey,
shoots
Alec,
it.
Colin said LOL in the chat.
All right, let's face it though. Tua Tagovailoa, that just seems like a Miami guy. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Hawaii.
dude's from Hawaii. LA's the closest city to Hawaii. Come on.
it's South Beach, taking his talents to South Beach. It was
Look
bound.
great in that Dolphins jersey.
When the Chargers play in Mexico City in 2 years, you'll be like, maybe it was okay.
Tua can just sling it too. Like, I'm watching these, it makes me sad.
Do not take Herbert.
Alec,
Don't
you
take
ruined it for me
Herbert.
because I could hear you.
Alec,
yelling.
let's just say the draft grade if you draft Herbert. Instant draft grade. Let's just say
Instant draft grade if we take Herbert is
C+.
B minus. Because, okay, there's things to like about Herbert, but Tua is clearly the better prospect. And then I'd rather hang on to Tyrod, make him the starter, and make our defense elite.
the Dolphins did not F up the pick. I'm actually surprised because, I thought they would overthink it. They had the right position in the draft, and I thought they'd just be like,
Evan, that was the one that play from Tua was the one I showed you the other night.
Yeah, the look away and then snap without even
away,
looking, and then
yep.
just rail shot right down the sideline.
I mean, Alec, just give us a little bit of a monologue to get us to the Chargers pick here. I mean, this is your team. You're the more intense of the fans. Evan, you can chime in as well if you want to just lead the charge. But I know Alec is obsessive over this. He just had his heart shattered. So let's just, Alec, if you want to just give us a little bit of a analysis of the Chargers' options. I mean, they could trade back too. So let's not forget that.
We could trade back.
If
I think they're going to take the pick here, and it's going to be either Herbert, Simmons, or a tackle.
Well, that's about the
I mean,
Tristan
that's-
Wirfs make it Iowa Southwest.
It could totally be worse.
Alec, let's just say Raiders offer both their firsts or Jaguars, one of the two. Do you take the deal?
If it's the Jaguars, yes. If it's the Raiders, no.
Fair.
Fuck.
Well,
God damn it.
Alec, to cheer you up, the man could have a shattered hip and never play again. No, he'll play
I
again,
hope he's
but
an absolute flop now.
Alec has literally been texting us about
I
Tua
hope
every day.
he's injury plagued for the rest of his career.
Okay, let's just cheer you up a little bit. Let's talk about Tua's injury history. He's had like 6 injuries in 2 years of playing as a college.
Please be Simmons.
The pick is in. I'm cheering for Simmons. This is my second favorite team behind the Vikings.
It's just
Everything's
throwbacks, buddy.
been.
Hey, let's
pretty
just say you
much-
can't get Tua at number 6. Do we give up draft capital? Yep. That's the OG Debate Bentral podcast. We went through that scenario.
Get Aaron Rodgers off the screen.
Yeah, no one cares.
Not even to that
Until
yet.
Geno Smith hits it.
Yeah, it's pick number 6. Why do we need to talk about draft slips? I mean, come on.
Johnny Manziel.
Are you serious? Brady Quinn, yeah, we know. 22 overall. It's not even Geno Smith. I mean, poor guy. He was in a sweater. He looked like a G though. Johnny Manziel, pick
Probably
22.
Herbert. Let's face it, you're not playing with Tyrod, and you need that quarterback filled.
You need a quarterback. I'd say. I mean, what if you get? Okay, worst case scenario is you draft Jordan Love here, unless Jordan Love becomes like Patty Mahomes 2.0, but Patty Mahomes is better. And I don't
Simmons.
think there's a 2.0.
Been pretty chalk so far.
It's gonna be Herbert, dude. Oh my God, no.
Colin says hope Wirfs drops to 22, and I could not agree more. Because he'd be an amazing addition to the Vikings offensive line.
Hey, quick thing. Why does Kurt Warner's hair look green?
Why does Kurt
I need some
Warner's
people
hair
that-
look just like dyed?
That's not what happened.
Do they really feel
I
like
gotta turn it down. I gotta turn it down. Mute me. Don't. I can't react. I can't react.
I have the
but know
spinning
what
wheel of
happened.
death,
I
so
know what happened.
What?
Why is he picking him?
Chargers select Justin Herbert.
Damn it! No!
Oregon.
God damn it!
No!
No!
welcome to LA, Justin. Whoa! Quarterback of the future, Justin Herbert.
Damn!
we just
Hey,
passed
Alec,
on worse than
He entered
Isaiah
Oregon
Simmons.
as the 6th on the depth chart, just so you know.
What was that?
He entered Oregon as number 6 on the depth chart.
Oregon season ticket holder since
He's gonna
1970.
next Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, guys,
We
time to
did
order
just
the
pass
Herbert
on-
jerseys, baby. Let's go.
Oh gosh.
Okay, it could be worse though. You could have drafted Jordan
Oh my
Love.
god.
You could have drafted Jordan Love. Cheer up, fellas.
He's a multi-sport
They had
athlete.
Isaiah Simmons. No.
It became clear that they were okay with Tua leaving. Otherwise, they could have easily traded up to get Tua at number 4, and Herbert must have been their guy.
Okay, well, you might as well just let Tyrod just take care of business and draft.
Okay,
like, that's the pick.
Let's
What's
talk
the highlight?
positives. I mean, Austin
He's gonna throw
Eckler.
to Mike Williams.
can-
Mike Williams put him on the map.
Mike Williams wins all 50-50 balls. He's got one of the best route runners in the NFL, Keenan Allen. He's got Austin Eckler for like
dump off
2-yard
pass.
dump offs
Or-
every play. He can get 300 yards passing just by passing to Austin Eckler. So the good news
He's got it
here,
all.
and the good news
I
is
think
here,
Herbert's a great pick.
if he needs to sit behind Tyrod, he can. I mean,
I have 2 words for you. Ryan Leaf.
Bro, our defense could have been elite, and we just
I
went
think
with,
it already is elite though.
Yeah, but Isaiah Simmons is a beast.
Okay,
Why
well,
not snag him?
pretty good.
okay. Look,
versus-
these highlights make Justin Herbert look pretty good.
I don't think Herbert is going to bring us a Super Bowl, and neither is Tyrod Taylor.
He's moving around. Look at
Well,
that.
okay. What happens when Herbert's like a Pro Bowl QB and Tua's out of the league because of his injuries? I mean, that's best case scenario.
Yeah, hey, don't be like a Knicks fan for Kristaps.
Alex said he'd be fine with the pick. It's a B minus. Then he just started
It's a B minus. That's all it is. It's a B minus.
he went on an expletive rage rant about Herbert.
Yeah, pardon my French, but not pleased.
Oh, my stomach kind of hurts now, Alec. Do you have that kind of feeling where you're just like,
I can turn it back on. Be pretty cold soon.
All right, Carolina's pick is in.
Hey, FYI, we got 9 minutes left on this.
Yeah, we're gonna.
If they don't take Simmons here, they are. That is insane. but they will.
Yeah, their defense sucks, so they need that. They lost.
Yeah.
Him and Brian Burns is just an absolutely deadly duo on the outside linebackers.
Bustin Herbert. See Bustin Herbert in chat.
If he's just an absolute animal, I'll be so thankful. But as of now, it's just like cry myself to sleep.
He did great in the Wonderlic, and it's like I don't know. He's probably a genius and just goes off for the scheme stuff.
All right, I got to see what Chargers Twitter is doing.
I mean, this is a realistic scenario for you. I mean, there were quarterback needy teams that, I mean, Miami was ahead of you. I mean, you couldn't have really expected anything unless you gave up more picks. You only have 7 total in this draft.
He did say you should have traded up if you want Tua.
Yeah.
That was the call.
I mean, Andrew Thomas would have been there. Actually, no, the Dolphins probably would have selected him. So the Giants must have liked Andrew Thomas a lot more. Do you think the Dolphins would have selected a tackle or Herbert if the Chargers jumped them for Tua? Colin is dead at your reaction, Alec. Colin, now it's time for the Vikes to make some moves, baby. Mike Zimmer's job is on the line tonight. But we need Alec and Evan to get some pep in their
Let's
step.
go, Keezy. We're on for life. Let's go. I think Grant just asked how many drinks that is. That is 4.
Oh my goodness, Alec.
Okay. Also, we have a
that's
shitty
almost
line,
gone.
so we could have just improved that. Instead, we don't decide to improve it, and then we just get a QB that's just like not much better than Tyrod, and then won't bring us to a Super Bowl. And
Low key though, there might be a chance that the ticker spoiled the pick, except I'm not really sure if it was like a big board list or if it had or if it just said who they picked, because the pick has been in. Chargers, Justin Herbert, quarterback, Oregon.
It's gonna be tough to
Oh wait,
get
no,
past Mahomes. Is all I'm saying, but maybe Herbert can do it. I don't know. We'll see sooner rather than later.
Okay, so Herbert showed some athleticism in the Rose Bowl. I was pretty impressed.
I mean, like,
Christian
I'll
McCaffrey.
try to look to the positive. He has all the tools to make it work, but he can't read a defense, and that's a problem.
So
at least he's got sneaky speed.
the good news
Wait,
is if he busts, then you can just get a quarter, and then he's your starter, and you guys suck. Then you can just draft a new quarterback.
Guys. All right, so there's a tweet that just says, crazy to think that the top 3 picks in this draft were teammates at Ohio State in 2017, and that Ohio State team lost 55-24 versus the Hawks.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go.
They
That was the beat.
But you really want to draft the quarterback number 1 overall if he can't beat out JT Barrett for a job for 3 straight years? I'm not sure. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Once the Carolina pick comes in, we'll switch the Zoom call. Evan and Alec are just depressed now, and I feel bad.
Yeah, the pick was definitely Simmons. I'm not even watching the draft right now. Just wait till we get to the Vikings.
I'm excited to see where the wide receivers go. Pick is in.
Evan,
Yeah,
now
true.
there's just fantasy implications left and right.
Yeah, that's true. I'm good
So
with that.
we gotta have you cheer up because we are recording to an audience right now.
Wait, hold on. Isaiah Simmons, I don't think goes here.
Derek Brown, I saw him in every single mock draft. Is it him?
Wow. If I was a team, I would be trading up for Simmons.
Vikings trade up for Simmons. Colin, I know you're with me. I know you're with me, bud. Here we go. 22 and 25 for pick number 8. Get us Simmons. Done.
Yeah, let's get it done. Get her done.
Get it done. Anthony Barr, Eric Hendricks, and Isaiah Simmons would just be absolutely deadly. And this is how some of the tackles start to drop. This is exactly how the wide receivers continue to drop because tackles get selected ahead of them.
This is good stuff. This is good. This is good. I need some random picks in here. I need some teams to choke.
We need some Jedrick Willis's, some Mekhi Bectons, some CJ Hendersons. You know, we need those guys to go so then the wide receivers can start dropping down.
Yeah.
And honestly, I am really nervous about my my boys Debo because I need them to draft Ruggs if they draft a receiver, so it doesn't take away from his fantasy value. You know what I'm saying?
I bet they trade
I feel
down.
bad for saying stuff like this, but like I wouldn't mind Tua getting injured. like I don't want him to.
Evan and
obviously,
Alec
like,
have now wished on a person's demise. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay,
would
we're
never
gonna
wish them
reset the
demise.
Zoom. We're gonna
no,
reset
like
the
I wouldn't
Zoom.
be. I wouldn't be pissed if he tore his ACL.
Maybe you could just say he busts.
I mean,
Maybe
okay,
he
he's
did.
had like 7 ankle injuries and he shattered his hip, so I mean, I don't think he's injury proof, but who knows? All right,
It's facts.
we're gonna go on mute here and then switch to Zoom call.
Awesome.
Where's some
In the
players
corner.
up?
All right, we're back, and in between that little break, Isaiah Simmons got picked by the Cardinals, and I think that was the obvious pick, just because that talented of a player slips. You just got to get him. I mean, you scrap the O lineman that you wanted, and you just get that guy who runs a 4.39 and plays every position on defense. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Vincent coming
Yeah,
quick.
it's kind of a chip.
Not bad, yeah.
Alex just in surrender Cobra right now because he's just too pressed. I mean, do you need to
Can't
talk?
be
Do you need to talk
Isaiah
about
Simmons
like Dwayne
high
Wade or
like
something?
Hey,
Or?
Arizona, I'll be down there, Dan.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's you should start.
See
rooting
this.
for it.
I'm confused. What's going through the Chargers' head, like the
Chargers and
GM owner, all that stuff. Like, what's
Yeah.
going through your head? We love Derwin James, and why don't you just get Derwin James 2.0, who's probably even better?
Isaiah Simmons looks low-key disappointed, and he's wearing
I
sweatpants.
get the next pick from another.
Or is he wearing jeans with a line down
Well,
them?
Vikings are at
Comment in the
22,
chat
so
if Isaiah
that's okay.
Simmons is wearing jeans with a line down them, or if he's wearing Adidas sweatpants. I can't tell.
Yeah, that's fine. Dolphins are 18.
I'm out of here.
So who do we think Jacksonville's gonna go for here? I mean, all the tackles slipped. If they need a
CD
tackle,
Lamb.
or yeah, I was thinking CeeDee Lamb.
here.
If it's CeeDee Lamb,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
so basically the Chargers can't compete with the Chiefs.
Or, I mean, low key, I feel like Judy. I feel like Judy's a little bit different type of receiver than Chark. I feel like Chark's a little bit like bigger, isn't he?
Chark's like a alpha receiver, and
So maybe
Judy's,
get Judy because he's more
like
like a
skinny.
slot like route.
Yeah, he's like a route runner, skinny. I mean, he's exactly what you want.
I could see that too. Either of those wide receivers.
Evan, do you want to entertain the? You're frozen right now on my screen, but do you want to talk about your trade negotiations? If they're dynasty, is that what's going on? Is that what you said?
I'm getting really laggy with you guys, or maybe I'm not laggy, but you guys are laggy.
Alex, Sam, and I are good for me.
Pretty
But
good, yeah.
You
you're
guys are
good
good
now.
now. It was just like a span where everybody was robot.
Evan, you said you're in trade negotiations right now for dynasty. Is that right?
Well, I'm not in trade negotiations, but it's going to be interesting, like coming up here, because I mean we're starting to see players like get drafted to their team now, so we can.
Yeah, I mean, all of us are obsessed with fantasy football, so now it's getting in the juicy part. And Sam and I still have our team left to go. So,
Yeah, especially for Charlie. What are you the second pick?
I'm the
Wait,
third pick
You're the
in the draft.
for DeFlock.
Oh, I'm the second pick for DeFlock, third for Dirty Dozen. So,
Oh, you're third in. Okay.
so yeah,
So this is
a pretty good spot.
so if CD were to go soon, this could be a pick. Could be a pick for you.
True.
You can see like a CJ Henderson right here.
I know that the Falcons. There's always these tweets this week about the Falcons wanting to trade up for CJ Henderson. So, do you guys think that another reason that there's possibly hasn't been? I mean, we're 9 picks in. That there hasn't been any trades so far is because of the virtual draft.
The what?
Because it's a virtual draft, do you think that's part of the reason that it's hard? Do you think it's hard to make deals or anything? I guess we'll know more soon, but
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the mock should be like the mock drafts that we've been seeing should be like, as kind of off of what, or not as good as they normally are, I guess, because there's like not enough time for like teams and stuff to get to know players. I don't know. I feel like there should be like more of like a crazy pick coming up here. So I feel like there's something gonna be thrown at us.
Colin said Charlie no. I think that was my idea of trading up for Simmons, but he doesn't want that.
Oh,
So what color of Herbert jersey are you gonna get?
Don't say that shit
Powder
again.
blue?
Powder blue Herbert? I might have to cop.
Just
I think it's
wait a couple years. Herbert will be your favorite player.
hey
I'll
the
say
good news is
maybe because like there's a possibility that he turns out okay, but
the
You
good
you
news is
you act like you're rooting against him. I
I'm
Tom
mean,
not
Brady
happy
now
with it. I'm not happy.
drafted in the sixth
Alex,
round.
Colin and I know this, and Sam, but a worse first round quarterback pick is Christian Ponder, who wasn't even projected to go first round.
I was
And he ended up,
disgusted.
everyone in the moment ridiculed it, and it ended up being a horrible pick. Everyone knew it, even at the time. So, like, at least you have potential for it to turn out well.
He's winning with his wife Samantha Ponder, so that's always something.
That's a fact.
That
True.
is true.
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 And he made a bag.
Pick is in.
I don't
I'm
have the
dying
DJ
for them to
Henderson.
announce these picks, man.
Oh baby.
Please don't be CeeDee Lamb.
See, I kind of hope it is
DJ
CeeDee Lamb.
Henderson.
No, did you already announce it, Swift?
What?
We're so far
behind you.
behind Swift.
You haven't announced it yet?
Nope, they just
Wow.
announced it. That's kind of a surprise to me. I don't even know if I saw that in any of the mocks.
I called that. I called that.
That was a good call. Did you have insider information?
Yeah, I got my
Video's
sources.
not working because I'm biting my nails like crazy now.
They like their cornerbacks.
He had a running back scholarship offer from Auburn. I mean,
He's the next Jalen Ramsey.
he ran a 4.39 at the combine, I believe, so that's pretty good.
If a
That's
Browns
pretty
take a
good. Expert
receiver here,
analysis.
you're
right
trading
there.
Odell.
So now we're getting close into Vikings range. Well, we're 10 picks away, but we could be seeing trade-ups. I also think there's a good chance we trade down. I mean, Jordan Love's still on the board. So is was there anyone else rejected round one for quarterbacks? I'm blanking.
Yo, this has got to be Jedrick Willis here for the Browns.
Well, I hope it's Wirfs. He needs that
Or
top 10
Wirfs.
money.
Yeah, true. I hope it's Wirfs, honestly.
I think that guy that they just showed him defending number 84 on Missouri. I'm pretty sure that was Emmanuel Hall, an absolute speedster that went undrafted to the Redskins, but I had him on my dynasty taxi, and he did not do anything. So I think I cut him. But I'll be right back, boys.
Oh, talking about that Isaiah Simmons pick, boys. That's actually like really clutch for the Cardinals though, because they got Russ in that division and they got George Kittle. So that's two pretty tough people to guard, and that he can just
Yeah,
put
that's
them on it.
I mean, it's a steal of a pick, honestly.
It's a great play, yeah. He's gonna be like the Khalil Mack, bro. Like
He's like a guy that could have gone top 5.
yeah, exactly.
We're gonna look back at this draft and we're gonna be like looking at the studs all the way through, and somebody through here is gonna have busted or something because I don't feel like all 9 of these picks are gonna be great.
Right.
But I just feel like Isaiah Simmons, we're gonna look at like, dang, how'd he get to 8? You
Yeah.
know?
I think so too. Well, we're gonna say the Chargers let him get to 8.
Pretty much.
Oh gosh, guys, the pick's coming. I bet it's Wirfs. Oh, I thought he was gonna announce it. He didn't announce it. Back to Goodell.
Don't ruin it,
I
Swift.
won't say. I won't say. Hopefully you can't hear me. I'll mute myself.
Yeah.
We got. Who is it? Oh gosh.
Safe pick.
Dude, Nick
Jedrick
Chubb
Willis.
share right now going up. Nick
Tristan
Chubb.
Wirfs has officially slipped, and that upsets me.
I told you Jedrick would go before him. I didn't like it, but I told you.
I'm not sure if I. Jedrick's hair. I mean, I'm not really sure if that's a. I'm vibing with that.
Oh, it's Wills, not
All right,
Willis.
all
You
right,
can say
Alec.
that wrong.
Thank God everyone looks good as a Charger. That's a fact. If it wasn't for the unis, you'd look ridiculous.
Luke Perman says Nate Stanley is slight, or Justin Herbert equals Nate Stanley with slightly more athleticism.
And
Oh,
he's got sneaky speed. That's good.
no.
That's funny.
Oh God.
First time in 5 years that no team traded a top 10 pick.
Yeah, there hasn't been any trades.
It's kind of pissing me off because that's the fun part.
Dang.
Who knows? Herbert could be a beast, guys.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to talk yourself into it. And once you see Tom Telesco talk about it, you watch his presser, you watch, either talk about their fit. Let's just say you get Jalen Rager in the second round. It'll be fun. It'll be good. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, Tua is injury prone.
Oh no. That's a big boy right there.
Jedrick, are you talking about Jedrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge. I'm also wondering where does Wirfs go
His
now? Does he go to
brother?
the Jets? I mean, they invested so much to get their offensive line stacked.
Yeah, they got Conklin.
I think first receiver might be. First receiver could go here. They really need one, actually. Is it Judy or
This
is
is
it?
Judy.
Sam's been 2 for 2 in the last 2 picks, so we'll see if he's right on the
I'm
Jets pick.
secretly looking at Twitter right now.
I've got 2 misses so far. I
100%
missed
gonna
on
be
the Cardinals and I missed on the Giants.
Who did you think the Cardinals were gonna pick?
I thought they were just gonna draft one of like Wirfs or I thought Willis honestly, but yeah, I just kind of forgot about Simmons.
Okay, yeah. Worst case scenario, Herbert can't throw to anybody, and then he just dumps it off to Eckler.
Chargers fans coming around.
He can run a read option.
I mean,
Hell of a read option with Austin Eckler.
it's not that hard to just throw like a 4-yard pass.
Yeah, on the bright side, like Herbert's more mobile than Phil Rivers.
Yeah, you're gonna be
So is
getting
Tyrod, though. I mean, we already had Tyrod, so I mean, regardless.
Hey, on the bright side, Herbert might walk in as the second best quarterback in the division, as of now.
Ew.
Derek Carr, Marcus Mariota,
Drew
or
Lock.
Drew Lock, or Herbert. Which one would you most want to have? I mean,
Herbert.
Herbert at least has potential. We don't know what he's going
If
to
Drew
be.
Schmidt is watching this live, he's gonna say Herbert is gonna be the number 4 quarterback in that division because he's a big fan of Locke.
How about Derek Carr though?
I don't know. He probably likes Carr more.
I'm not a big Derek Carr guy. I don't think he brings much
I'm
to
not a
the
big
table.
Carr guy. Yeah, honestly, Darnold and Carr
It's all right. Not bad.
next 2 picks here. It's all right. I guess.
So I feel like the Jets, Jerry Judy Jets. It's an alliteration. It's got to be the pick.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Alec, what's Chargers Twitter saying? We haven't seen you smile in over an hour. There you go. There's that smile.
I mean, it's a lot of people just saying, like, we got to get behind the pick. Like, there's got to be a plan in place.
Trust the front office. He was their guy.
I mean, like I said, B-, but when you're getting a B minus grade at number 6.
Better than a C plus.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
what would the Simmons
Still
pick
not a
have been?
3.0.
What would the Simmons pick have been if you, as a grade for you, like a B
That would
plus?
have been like a B plus A minus.
So I mean, it's only 2 letter grades. At worst case scenario, 82.99% with Herbert, and then 87 with.
Okay,
Simmons.
or you just get okay. So we don't really know if Herbert's going to be good or not. So it's just kind of like taking a fat
Quarterback's
swing.
such a
on-
hit or miss.
So you might as well just go get Simmons and then just take a fat swing on like Jordan Love or something stupid.
No.
But then you miss, and then you just.
You just draft Jalen Hurts in the 3rd round.
What if we miss on Herbert then? Like we just waste our 6th overall.
Well,
pick?
at least he's got a better hit rate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
The
Really
rest of the
quarterback.
draft will determine how this goes. Like, depending on
I
who
feel
we
like-
pick in the second.
I feel like you can't waste a year of that. You know, the people that you have under contract right now.
We're only 11 picks in, and I feel like this has been going on forever. They need to.
Best available.
Is this where we start the tank for Lawrence?
Alec took himself off the camera because he's shooting himself up with heroin because he's depressed.
Yeah, something like that.
Duty for the boys right here.
Oh my gosh.
Jerry Judy, it's Jerry. I'm laughing now at my own joke because I'm laughing at Evan laughing.
There's got to be a bright side to something.
I think the
right?
pick's either Wirfs or Judy, and I know that's easy to say. It's one of the top 2 players on the board, but that just makes sense to me because they need to invest in the O-line to protect Darnold, and they also need to get Darnold weapons.
Yeah, I just don't see Wirfs because they got to see what they have in Darnold, and you can't have Jamison Crowder be your best pass
Well,
catching
I
option.
mean,
Trying to figure
technically,
out
we
the
talk about how
quarterback.
deep this wide receiver class is. That means that
I think you just got to get the best one now. You know.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, Darnold is just. Isn't the Jets known for having, like, the worst O-line the past couple seasons? One of the worst. So I know they invested a lot in the
Well,
offseason and free agency.
Who is Lucas Gannon?
He's our boy from the
Fantasy League.
Fantasy League. What'd he say?
Get out of here with that. Charger boys are Bajo and just say yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to say yeah because we drafted Justin Herbert.
Oh,
Hey, I
my
love
dad's
that.
friend, my dad's
Hey,
friend Paul. I don't know if
appreciate
he's still
it.
watching or
Appreciate
not, but he said, "Will there be this?
my
Will this be the year Iowa State has a first-round draft pick?" And the simple answer to that is no.
Oh baby, here it is. I got to mute myself.
Love the question, Paul.
I saw that. I was gonna say it.
What?
Mekhi Becton. They invest
That's
in.
so hype. That is so hype.
Boy, CD Lamb's
Holy
crib was-
shit, he is
Lamb
massive.
goes next.
He's a huge human being. Wait, no, that's not him.
Oh my gosh.
That's not him.
That's the father.
That's his dad. Or someone. I thought that was him. I'm just like, oh my god, that guy is
He's the
huge.
heaviest player since 2006 to run a sub 5.2 at the 40.
Holy
CD Lamb's
crap,
crib
he
is
is
mine.
massive.
PD Lamb's going next. It's like locked in.
Holy crap, dude.
Wirfs is slipping, and I feel like that's just going to be a
Here's
steal
my
for whoever
basketball.
gets him.
Boys, the wide receivers are slipping. This is what the Vikings needed.
We need Ruggs to
It's
keep
in that.
slipping. At this point, Ruggs is looking good for the Vikes. I hope, Colin, I don't know if
Yeah.
you're still in here, but that's my boy. I feel
Oh.
like
We need the Raiders to take some like defensive player or something. Just give me
Okay, yeah.
Speedy and the Vikings, honestly.
Hey, I mean, at least the guy ran a sub 5.2 at like 6'7" and
That can be,
360
right?
pounds.
And he can yam.
no.
Big
Oh
boy.
my gosh, he's moving.
He is moving.
Yeah, it's like the fastest since 2006 at his size. What they said.
Let me see him pancake that guy. Is that Ben Boulware? Oh my.
He did.
Oh my
He's a
god.
demolishing kid. Le'Veon
I mean-
Bell, Evan? Le'Veon Bell?
It's
Maybe,
almost like
maybe.
Am I wrong for saying am I wrong for saying he might be too tall? It's like his stance is just so much above everybody. Like when he's
I think
blocking.
that's fine.
I like that pick, but
The Jets actually did something right? Question mark.
Dang. All right. Well, is it Judy
People
or is
have
it
been
CD?
saying that the fireworks might be starting for the trades wise might be starting with San Francisco.
All right,
And
San Francisco. I can see that trade coming.
and the thing
I don't.
is,
I don't.
I was surprised that they traded. Well, I guess they could only pay one of Eric Armstead and DeForest Buckner. They trade DeForest Buckner for the 13th overall pick, and I guess like you gotta only pay one of them because you can't have two massive contracts on the D line. But I was interested to see if they trade back. I guess that'd be pretty decent if they turn it into more draft capital. So so who's going to number 12? Pick is in. Do we think it's gonna be CD or Judy or Ruggs, or do we think it's gonna?
Alec.
Man, I could see any of them. Honestly, it's a crapshoot, really. One of those wide receivers. I hope they don't go wide receiver. Just keep pushing with
Yeah,
the
we
Vikings.
need the wide receivers to keep pushing down the board because that means the players like even if we don't get one of the stud receivers, players like Javon Kinlaw and like all those studs will that are just like best player availables will just drop to the Vikings and that would be awesome. Booger McFarland in the upper right corner.
This is where you don't watch whole game highlights, Herbert. You just watch like 2019 best highlights, and then we get a little happier.
yeah,
All right. It says. Hmm.
it's gonna be CeeDee Lamb, 100%.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a wide receiver, but what I'm saying right now is I hope it's a cornerback because that's what the Raiders said they needed, or that's like the number 2 need.
This is the first ever pick
think
in
100%
Las Vegas Raiders
Steelers.
history. Sam, don't
I hope
spoil it in
it's-
case you see it.
Boys, this
Yeah, I'll mute myself.
John
AFC
Gruden
West-
does not practice social distancing. Man says 10 people in there.
Better be his family.
Yeah, it probably is. It looks like
holy
family.
crap, his setup's insane though.
Yeah, big board in the back. The wide board.
This division's gonna be really weird because
They already kind of have like a Hunter Renfro type guy, and I feel like that's more like Jerry.
you have two teams in new stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
A new
I bet they go
franchise
CD if I
QB
had to guess.
with the Chargers.
It makes sense the fit more than Judy. I feel like Judy's more of a smaller.
Who did the Raiders
Okay.
have in their
You-
receiving
you-
corps
you-
right now? Hunter Renfro. Who else? I'm blanking.
Tyro Williams.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's very much anymore. Maybe it's because I haven't seen him play in a while, but still. All right, Sam, don't spoil.
I'm just gonna. Swift has lost his mind because
No, he's capping.
he is capping.
Please draft someone that's not a receiver or Javon Kinlaw. Wirfs? Is it Wirfs?
Apparently, it's
Henry
Ruggs.
Oh my gosh! What the hell are they doing?
having to wait to hold my
San
reaction.
Francisco's gonna get
Yeah.
CeeDee.
Are
I
you
hate that.
are you crapping
That's
me right now?
insane.
Holy, that is a shocker.
Henry-
There was hot
Henry
takes
Ruggs-
all over the podcast
Number
that I listened
two-
to that he was
The
going to be the
number
first
2
receiver off the
Alabama wide
board.
receiver just got drafted.
Henry Ruggs kind of
Actually, honestly, the number 4. You're talking
Alec,
about
this
next
is. I'm gonna pull the Alec because they took my guy.
Okay, Charlie's freaking right now. The Vikings got to trade up ASAP.
Oh gosh, here goes San Francisco tweaking. They're gonna replace DeForest Buckner. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna hit him with like a D line.
Boys, what if
Look at Herbert, boy, everyone. Yeah.
He shakes his head.
Alec texts it to us. He shakes his head though.
What?
Okay, I think the Raiders will draft another receiver in this draft now too because
Okay, yeah, the basketball highlights are crazy though.
If you can
He's so
dunk a
explosive.
if you can
That's a
dunk a
fact.
basketball like that, you're gonna be good. I
I think
mean,
he's gonna be
he's
fine.
he's like better. He's a better
a
athlete than
freak.
John Ross. Like he is jumping out of the gym.
Okay, that's kind of a dirty rap though too.
He went to a high school named after a Confederate general. So I mean, that's kind of.
I like it. I like it. I can see it.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, I
He's
get
got-
it, but
he's
I
Kyrie
also
2.0.
don't get it unless other teams are unless San Francisco that was San Francisco's guy, you know? Because if I would have traded back, because I would have thought you would have been able to get you would
He,
have been
like-
able to get more draft capital, and if you trade back, you get Ruggs. Or I mean, at this point, CeeDee Lamb and Judy are available. So let's just say the worst
think
team's the worst. You trade back 3 picks, you get one of the 3. I guess also it depends on if it's a buyer's market.
I don't understand why they like want to draft a wide receiver though. You know what I mean? I feel like they got Kittle and they got Devo, and they got a bunch. They have like a crap ton of just like a bunch of guys that could throw.
Kendrick Bourne, Trent Taylor, Jalen Hurd.
Yeah, I feel like Jalen Hurd could be something too. Like I don't know why they want to just, like, not give him a shot.
Hey, the Chargers.
I don't think they're gonna
Your
go wide
media
receiver.
team stays winning though. They just posted a hilarious video.
You really like? You think like Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna like have support George Kittle and Debo and whoever they draft here, like, the wide receiver? Like,
Rappaport tweets out, Vegas tinkered with trading back a couple spots, but had the feeling that Ruggs would have been gone. In the end, sticking gives them the guy that they wanted. That's a surprise. NFL draft big winner, Hunter Renfrow, baby. Let's go. Hit a spot that did not get taken.
Well, maybe I'll draft Mike Williams this year because he might just be catching deep balls every play.
If
I
Wirfs
can't
fall,
believe-
if Tristan Wirfs falls to the Vikings, I will actually poop my pants. Maybe even on stream. Maybe
that's
even
top guys.
if CeeDee
Dude.
Lamb falls to the Vikings,
CD
I will
and
also
Wirfs?
poop my pants.
CD and Worms. I like it. I
Or
like
if
it.
Judy falls, I would probably poop
Or
my pants
Judy.
too. So like, we got 9 spots.
We can do it. We can do it.
There's plenty of wide receivers.
Is
You guys, yeah.
Henry
you
Ruggs
can
wearing a
get.
bathrobe?
Okay. I'm just nervous that like they get down there and the Vikings won't take
Players
them.
that I like
want-
for the
if it was
Vikings
top
right now.
guys,
I like-
they'll take them.
First of all, I like the top 2 receivers. So let's just name 9 players that I like. They'll for sure be available at pick 22. CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, Javon Kinlaw, Justin Jefferson, the cornerbacks, Tristan Wirfs if he's there. Who else?
Hey, give me the big board. Oh, I bet they go Javon Kinlaw here.
And replace DeForest Buckner, just a 1-for-1 trade, just get him on a cheaper contract.
Javon
That makes
Kinlaw,
sense. That
They
makes
just
sense.
got younger and they got a better contract.
Uh-oh. My YouTube TV just went out. Oh, what the? Yeah, I'm still watching.
They're gonna get younger and get a better contract situation than what they had with coming up with DeForest. Oh, they're trading.
Who's trading?
So don't say anything.
With the Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks are trading up.
No
They're
way.
trading down one
One
spot.
pick.
This Zoom meeting will end in 9:44. Maybe I should just upgrade to
It's
pro.
gonna be a tackle.
No, it's gonna be a running back. Big moves, Jonathan Taylor.
No, they'll just get a running back in the second round.
But like low key to be hyped.
What if Tristan Wirfs goes in his first year as
Wait,
protected?
hold up. Yo, Tampa Bay has the next 2 picks now.
Wait, what did they trade?
They traded something later then.
What the
Oh
heck?
crap, they're going in with Brady. They're going in with Brady.
Oh my! So is it gonna be Wirfs? They're protecting.
It's probably gonna be worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Wirfs and CeeDee Lamb for Brady.
The
Holy!
Buccaneers got
Dude, could you?
What do you mean,
No way
dude?
they take a-
Imagine if
way
they
they take a
drafted
wide
another
receiver.
wide receiver. That'd
No
be
way they take a wide
ridiculous.
receiver.
Yeah, I don't
No.
think they take a wide receiver. That's
take-
Sam. This is
they'll take
amazing.
no
Actually,
offensive
this is
wide
actually
receiver.
amazing because
Quarterback.
that's more wide receivers.
No. Secondary. Get secondary. Yeah, they got to get secondary because they sucked in that.
Oh wait, no, they just haven't switched they haven't switched pick number 14 to San Francisco. San Francisco's getting 14 and pick number 117, and Tampa gets 13 and San Francisco's last 7th round pick. So 117, that's probably that's like either a
Oh, it's Worf's on TV right now.
what?
Worf's on TV right now.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go Hawks.
Let's go Hawks. Whoever gets him gets a steal, baby.
Every Hawk in the draft is a steal.
I know.
No cap.
Desmond King 5th round. That's just absolute.
Oji
We should have
Mudia.
known though. Like we
With
know
that.
that the Chargers don't ever move around in the draft. Like we always.
Tom
just stay put.
Telesco needs to do more wheeling and dealing with trading back.
They're gonna draft like a tight end. They're gonna run like 4 tight ends. It's gonna be like Gronk, OJ, Cole Kmet, like Cameron Brate.
Yeah, no chance.
Mr. Gahoozle in the chat
Tampa
said,
just had the 13th. San Fran moved back one spot.
yeah, I just saw that as well. Okay, so we have 7
No,
and a
they're
half
gonna
minutes.
go-
Maybe I should I upgrade
get
to Zoom Pro? Or should I just start a new meeting?
I bet they
again?
go Wirfs and maybe.
I feel like you have to go tackle here to protect Brady.
Wirfs and Xavier.
It's
McKinney.
got to be the pick's got to be worse, right? The wide receivers are falling, and that's amazing. So my question is, if Tampa knows that San Fran wants to tackle, then why would they trade up only one slot? I guess.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, San Fran is at 14. At first, they didn't update it, so it looked like Tampa Bay had the next 2 picks.
Yeah, I think they didn't know the details of the trade.
Yeah, they just put it in. It's got to be Wirfs and McKinney.
I hope
no.
it's worse. I mean, worse protecting Brady. I mean, that's a fun story for the Hawks.
We always call Brady a system QB, but like, I mean, he has better weapons than last year. So I guess we'll just find out. I mean, it's kind of hard to call him a system QB if he's just an absolute beast.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Even though he's got like better weapons, he still doesn't.
Yeah, like
Belichick.
what do you want him to do? Go to the Browns, like somewhere?
Got the Belichick system, so like I'm. Still,
that's what I'm kind of curious with.
Yeah, do you think that
You're
they're
saying?
going to roll with Stidham? I guess we'll see with pick 23 who they go for.
I bet they go Dalton.
Or, guys, what if Tampa Bay pulls a shocker and takes Jordan Love?
No way.
They develop him behind Brady for 1 year.
Oh gosh.
Sam didn't have that big of a reaction. I hope that means it's worse. Come on, Roger. Who is it?
It's worse.
Shh. It's
I get
worse. Wait.
Let's go Hawks. Let's go Hawks, baby.
Okay, Buccaneers.
O-line you. O-line you. Best
Like
pick.
Adrian Claiborne,
Protected.
you know.
They got their Brady protector.
Well, if I'm Vikings fans, might just have to trade up and just get CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, that would be incredible. That at the end of the day, Vikings probably won't win a Super Bowl, so might as well just get fun skill position guys, right? I mean, that's what our franchise is known for. Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper, Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, Sidney Rice, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he was a state licensed.
Red carpet means Tampa Bay. Wirfs knew all along. Mount Vernon High School.
Wait, hold on.
Wirfs got the Hanky record at Iowa. That's saying something.
Wait, hold on. Is he from Iowa?
Yeah, he's from Mount Vernon.
He won the Drake relays in the shot put and the discus.
I didn't know he was from Iowa.
Yeah, he's from Iowa.
Watch the pool video. The pool video is the best thing ever. Jumps like completely out. That's ridiculous. I can't
450
do
by
that.
4? That's crazy.
He's ridiculous.
Now I'm just predicting. Now it's crazy that Wirfs is going to be right in line with Gronkowski. Oh, there's the pool video.
Yeah, worse next to Gronk. He's a tank.
That's incredible. And people said the knock on him was athleticism.
Like, oh, another Iowa boy that just pans out, George Kittle. I mean, come on. He's got to believe in the Iowa boys. He's ridiculous.
You guys have all this talent, but yikes, Big Ten. What?
He just drives.
It's Wirf's going to be protecting Brady with Gronkowski right next to him. That's crazy.
Wirfs is about to be Brady's favorite player.
Dang, all that for a 5-yard pass?
Huh?
Nothing.
Alec,
Oh,
when's the last time Iowa State had a
Sam.
first-round draft pick? My guy.
Yo,
No,
just
that's
check out the
a good
Nate
point.
Stanley highlights, though.
Well, Iowa State hangs just fine most times in college football, and we don't have anybody going first round.
He kind of fell, though. I thought he was going to go high.
I get a reminder. I gotta see it.
All right. That is a steal. The Bucks traded up for him.
Watch this. The play where he. Oh wait, I don't think. Oh yeah, that is that play. The end around. He just goes speed. It'd be kind of sick to get your touchdown on the NFL draft coverage just for another player.
God.
Like those guys, that's like the best that they're gonna. That's the best that they'll ever get. Because I mean, that running back's not getting drafted.
Yeah, you just see worse get taken out, but you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like you just watching the guy that's touchdown.
Bruce Arians fist pump because that's his guy, Tristan. Okay, Sam, we're getting seriously close to well, Denver and San Fran, they could take Judy and CeeDee Lamb right here, which would be a bummer.
Football looks pretty good actually.
All right, we need to swap the Zoom because there's less than a minute.
Backwards.
We're back. Except
Yeah.
I'm switching Alec and Swifty's names.
So we're like halfway through the draft, and it's been like 2 hours.
Hmm.
No, I'm like ready for bed.
If you would have been Tua, you would have been staying up all night.
Yeah.
All right, so
I was
I,
like,
like I said, I'm okay with the Herbert pick, but
now Swifty's gone.
nothing about it excites me.
that tweet you sent is literally like on point. It's like the dream two you get two or whatever, and then like he gets picked by Dolphins, and you go with like Simmons or Wirfs or like any like good offensive lineman.
All right, I know we're not fitting the
The
inside the
mediocre,
boxes
like
right now,
right down the
but
middle is so
just
it's just like
I mean, I think all of us thought that the Niners were going to go with a receiver to replace Sanders, but they ended up taking Kinlaw, which really helps my Debo man, for my dynasty. Okay, here we go. Broncos selection. Please don't be a receiver. Jerry
it's just not in.
Judy. Jerry Judy to the Broncos. Okay, now it gets into
So our division adds Jerry Judy and Henry Ruggs. So we go against Tyreek Hill, Ruggs, and Judy.
and
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton and Mahomes. I guess that's not a receiver, but he makes every receiver good. Swifty is not in this anymore, so now we're just awkwardly. Oh, here we go. Here he comes. Let's see what he says.
Do you think it's
Wait, hold on. Could Miami go at 18 CD Lamb? Because I don't see Atlanta taking a receiver, and does Dallas take CD Lamb?
I don't see it since they just paid Amari Cooper 120 million. So Miami could get CeeDee Lamb and Tua.
dude, imagine if Tua was throwing to Judy.
But think about it. The Vikings are there's some guys starting to slip now, and that is perfectly ideal for the Vikings.
Okay.
Now
So does Jerry Judy just have that
How
like
about now?
hat
Is that-
on deck?
I hear
yeah,
you.
I'm like I think they might give all 58 prospects that are invited to like have video streams. I think they might deliver them 32 hats.
Dude, if Miami gets CD Lamb, I'm gonna be so mad. They'll
Dude,
like
do
A
you think,
plus
um,
grade for the first round.
Do you
And
think
then they
Miami
have
was
another
hoping
pick
that-
too, Alec. Not to mention that.
Hey, do you
I
think-
know.
Yeah, then they
Yes.
dropped like Jonathan Taylor.
Guys,
Holy.
do you think the Dolphins would have rather had them draft CeeDee Lamb so then they could have Judy and Tua together? Because that could be dirty.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess they have rapport with each other because they were in college together, but
That makes sense for the Broncos more than CD would have because
Right.
CD's like Cortland Sutton 2.0. It's like the same exact player.
yeah, Judy's more of like a. He's more of like.
It's like Reggie Wayne.
He compliments Cortland Sutton more than CeeDee Lamb does.
No, yeah, I totally agree.
I
I just
agree.
think it'd
It's
be
like a Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison type of deal.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's
All right,
I mean, I
now
don't know.
so
Judy's so shifty.
who do you think the Falcons are picking? Xavier McKinney. I know they always need defensive help, and they wanted to trade up for C.J. Henderson, but
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. It could
I
be
need to see like a big board.
Christian Fulton or
Yeah, both Alabama wide receivers went first. That's crazy.
Yeah, and the fact that Ruggs went.
and Tua. So that's 3 Bama players already.
There.
No, Wills.
Oh,
Wills too. That's 4.
holy. 4 in the top 15.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, Ohio State had 2 of the top 3. Actually, at one point, he was it was basically 3.
I could maybe see like the Falcons taking wait, so they got rid of fuck, what's his name? Vic Beasley.
Yeah, and they also lost. This could be Kavai. How do you ever Kavayon
Levon Chesson.
Chison? Yeah, because they also lost
Yeah,
Adrian Claiborne to the Browns. I mean, he's not a
I could
superstar, but
totally see them being like all in on D end
they
or like
all. I feel
outside
like it's just
linebacker.
me. I feel like Atlanta's always drafting a defensive end. I mean, Tack
Atlanta,
McKinley, Vic Beasley.
So, you know, it'd be the dream
What?
is that this video uploads post stream and like all the videos just crystal clear. Not crystal clear, but like not laggy.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
Atlanta could go CD Lamb and just have like Ridley Lamb and Julio and
Alex
just go
split
full
on the
blown
line.
offense. Like add Gurley into the mix.
Not anymore, but he was.
Who is-
when Swift
Where'd
left?
they go defense? They got 2 offensive linemen last year. We're like both injured too, so I don't even think they got to see what they had, man.
All right, I think it's gonna be the Chison guy.
I'm snacking on some pizza, by the way.
That sounds pretty good. I haven't.
Bye.
It's already been a few hours since I've had dinner.
Hmm.
It's been a few hours since I've had dinner, so I'm kind of hungry now.
You ate dinner before the stream?
Yeah.
I've been at work all day. I got up at 4:45. 6 to 6:30 day.
That is
Wow.
completely.
I could eat, that's for sure, but I need to keep watching this.
You can after this pick, you could probably go get some food.
Oh,
Hopefully, this is a year we get another insane like undrafted player.
All right, yeah. I'm seeing Chison probably with that
We'll
DN.
take an undrafted QB.
Clavon Chison.
sign
That's pick him back.
Oh, I gotta watch this interview.
what is Minnesota's first pick?
22. So
22nd?
now it's not taking that much draft capital to trade up if we want to jump the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
It could be another Alabama player though.
Because the
low-key.
Eagles are obsessed with CeeDee Lamb. I saw so many reports in the past couple days that they want to trade up for CeeDee, and it'd be incredible to just jump the Eagles for him.
Dolphins.
Because CeeDee Lamb. Okay, so right now we're basically looking at Justin Jefferson or CeeDee, I guess. So like that's not horrible. By any
Alec and I
means.
talked about Justin Jefferson fills in that role perfectly. I'd be fine with that in my dynasty team for the Vikings.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
They're wearing Arthur Blank's wearing their new jerseys.
Dude, the New Jerseys are gross.
Okay, but why does every person have their kids with them? It's like they just want some clout or what?
They could take like AJ Terrell here or something from Clemson.
Explain to me why the ATL is massive and the numbers are even bigger like than they're even supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Alec, I hope your reaction to Justin Herbert goes viral.
I was
You
thinking about
record
that.
it?
Yeah, it's on.
It's
We can say this is Alec's reaction to Justin Herbert, and you could tweet be like, Justin Herbert, please prove me wrong.
We should bleep it all out.
Oh, hey, AJ Terrell.
Wow, that's a bit of a shocker. I didn't,
Said that.
Are you cheating?
I literally just, how would I cheat? Literally, the pick's coming in right now. You spoiled it for me.
You don't have it.
They just said that.
Sam's been spot on.
Sam, you are our
Hey,
expert
you
analysis.
nailed it.
You poured in the research. I'm so proud of you right now.
I go crazy. I knew they needed that cornerback.
Sam is now officially the NFL draft analyst.
He's officially Woj. He's taken over Alec's position.
Have you
He's
missed?
now
Not
in
miss-
Rappaport.
Sam, how did you guess? You guessed AJ Terrell? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So now Dallas can either go with McKinney, or they could go with like Chison, if that's how you pronounce his name, or they could go with
I don't think they go DN. Didn't they sign someone in free agency
they
like
signed
Robert
Alden.
Quinn?
They signed Alden Smith. They did sign Alden Smith and Robert Quinn, I think.
Was Robert Quinn the one that their deal got messed up and so he re-signed with the Rams or something?
No, oh, that was Michael Brockers, and I think that was with the Ravens. I'm pretty sure. And
No,
then
you're
they
right.
lost. They didn't have time to re-sign their tackle Michael Pierce because he signed with the Vikings.
Low-key, Vegas could draft another receiver at 19.
Oh shoot.
That'd be kind of crazy.
I
bet
just
they
hope that the
won't.
Vikings trade up for CeeDee Lamb. Give it. It's only a couple picks at this point. You just got to give up a 4th round pick. I'd do that all day long for CeeDee
Don't
Lamb.
pick CD Lamb. Dallas and the Dolphins get him.
I hope not, Dave. I hope not.
I hope the Dolphins don't get CeeDee Lamb.
Come on, boys.
I'll be so upset.
I bet they do.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea for the Dolphins to keep going in on defense, but I guess if they got CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Taylor, and Tua in round 1, and then just spent the rest of their draft on defense, that'd be kind of sick.
That would be kind of dope.
That would be sick.
Just load up
I mean,
the offense.
you get like the best player. You get arguably the best player at every single offensive position, and then
Well,
you just
Miami only addressed defense like for the most part in free agency. They got Byron Jones and who's the guy from New England?
is it Kyle Van Noy?
Kyle Van Noy. Didn't think he'd go there?
I'm pretty sure.
Like they addressed a
Wait,
lot
we're
of defensive
actually- it might
needs.
not
Like
be
they
Kyle
might just
Van
go
Noy 'cause-
all out offense.
And they spent more money than you'd expect in free agency.
Yeah, he did. Kyle Van Noy did go to the Dolphins. All right, so
I
it's
bet
gonna
this-
be depressing if if CeeDee Lamb and Jefferson fall off the board here. Even though I like Mims, I just whatever the Vikings do, please just not T Higgins.
I'm seeing Xavier McKinney in that Cowboy jersey for some reason.
Me too.
Charlie, you say content is content, and for the Vikings to pick T. Higgins, that would be crazy content. The reaction would go crazy.
I would be like, we just drafted Laquan Treadwell 2.0 if that happens.
Except Laquan Treadwell was that a top 10 pick, right?
It was top. It was a first rounder. It was in the 20s. I think it was like 23, something like that.
For some reason, I thought it was a really high pick. Maybe not.
Well, a first round pick is a high pick for any.
Oh, yeah, regardless.
Yeah. Dolphins also signed Jordan Howard, Emmanuel Ogba. That's a pretty good D end. Shaq Lawson. Dang, they really spent a lot of money in free agency.
We're gonna go wide receiver here.
So they have Devontae Parker, Preston Williams, and that's it, right?
Yeah, their receivers are terrible.
I feel like
I wouldn't mind the Dolphins adding to their ward. I
if
wouldn't.
they go Xavier McKinney here,
If I wouldn't mind the Dolphins adding their war chest of picks if the Vikings want to trade up for CD. So we're only a couple of picks. I mean, at this point, it'd only take like a 4th rounder to get up.
Where
Maybe
does CD go in Dynasty if Dallas takes him here?
Lower than
mean,
what it would have been because he.
Like the 8 pick, like 9 pick?
Yeah.
no, I think he's top 3, top 4.
I think no.
Guys, CeeDee Lamb's crib looks nice.
I like how they have his like a rookie card on the window. I can't believe Ruggs was the first one off the board. That's crazy to me. I guess everyone just wants their Tyreek Hill.
Now
Speed
they're ahead of
kills.
us.
Speed kills.
Speed kills, but players like DeAndre Hopkins also
Yeah.
kill, and that's CeeDee
I
Lamb.
think just told you who was picked.
Yeah, I agree.
The last one.
Because I had it. It wasn't caught up yet.
Yeah,
For
Mike
some reason.
McCarthy's
On the
head
line.
coach now.
Mike McCarthy's looking happy right now. I mean, He's coach of America's team.
Bro, they need to replace Travis Frederick though.
Oh,
Could be
so
like-
you think
it could
it's
be
gonna
like
be like
a-
Caesar Ruiz? Caesar Ruiz? Am I
Yeah,
dropping a
I think
Caesar Ruiz prediction?
Hmm.
I'm putting my name on the Caesar Ruiz prediction. What if Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy are just calling each other right now? It's split screen and they don't actually have a prospect on the line.
They're like, yo, what the f- do we do right now?
He's
They're
like,
just like, we're about to go off the clock. It's about to slip down to Miami. The Vikings actually did that
Wait,
though.
doesn't it? It doesn't even happen this year, right?
I think it still does, but they can pause the clock in case of
Davian
emergency.
Jason.
McKinney.
Caesar Ruiz. I'm practically Sam's practically
I'm turning down the
Woj.
volume.
God damn it. God! Are you shitting me?
Oh,
Hey, did
God damn it, dude. I wanted CD. Okay, but now Michael Gallup and CD Lamb have to share the same team. Oh, God. Why did they...
CD Lamb will beat him out quick.
bro
Like,
Loki?
Gallup was like 1,000-yard receiver. It's just like, oh, man. Why? Why does
Bro,
he have
look
to
at
go to the
CD Lamb on the phone.
Cowboys?
He's like, damn, bro, I'm not even gonna get playing time.
Oh, my
Not
gosh. That's just ruined my night. Now he doesn't even have fantasy value, and he's not even on my team. Ugh,
Hmm?
God, this sucks.
Bro, and he just like bounces off defenders. That player right there is insane.
Oh,
Cowboys did it right.
Ohio State.
Value.
This is the deep ball. Right over the hands.
He's a Texas boy too. Like, how can you miss that? You know what I mean?
Well, Iowa State should have won that game.
Look at that.
I saw that.
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
I am upset at that because the Cowboys are just evil.
Blake Cassidy. Derek Brown.
Yeah, he was picked like really hard.
Has he been picked?
Yeah,
Oh man, what does Miami do here?
he's bad. He's bad. That's a terrible move.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
That's a terrible move.
So, do you even mess with the
ESPN.
Cowboys offense now? Like, I don't know who I'd even take. in fantasy.
He's in there. Who, McKinney? The safety. Dang. Okay.
I don't think they need him. I don't think they need a safety.
I think they do because Minka Fitzpatrick.
Hey, that's good for Shane, Evan.
Dak Prescott. That looks good for him.
Gosh, this just
Blake
makes
Jarwin shares.
All right,
Blake
I'm
Jar-
going to get food. I'll be back.
All right, word. Don't leave the meeting. Just leave the camera.
Don't leave the meeting. Just turn off the video. Yeah, there we go.
All right, Alex over. So now we gotta switch Swifty over to the left side. Swifty's name, just because that's what you gotta do, so people know his at.
He
All
said
right,
it.
I'm actually really upset about that pick, like,
That's gross.
because he doesn't go to my team, and also like his fantasy value is just like straight up doo doo now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Well, on the bright side, Lucas is probably got to be Baja. I mean, I know Amari Cooper's like a beast, but now it's like Dak has two other guys to give it to plus Zeke. So
Mm. And Blake Jarwin.
guess we'll find out.
That makes
And
me sick, dude.
Come on, Vanessa.
Jerry Judy. What if you see Big Bird effing Elmo? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna wrap up my Dolphins blanket.
I bet the Dolphins go like Ezra Cleveland right here. Benny!
Bleacher Report tweeted out that he got a much needed weapon. I'm like, no, that was not much needed.
No. No, I've been actually saying McKinney the last couple times. I'll stick with McKinney.
All right,
Dolphins
so
McKinney.
CD Cooper and Gallup, best receiving core in the league, or what?
Probably.
I mean, at this point, I guess, would you rather have Godwin, Evans, and
Wrong.
Gronk?
How about DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk?
And Andy Isabella don't sleep.
Hakeem Butler, Iowa State.
Hakeem Butler's not good anymore.
He was injured. He didn't play a game.
Yeah, I know.
But I drafted him before Austin Eckler. I'm pretty sure my draft because I said F it.
That was a choke, but at least you got Eckler.
Yeah, it's an absolute joke. But I think it was mainly because I was on vacation and I just wasn't paying attention. I was like, F it. I'm just going to draft my boy from Iowa State.
There's a chance that Hakeem Butler doesn't make the roster. All right, so that kind of got depressing, but my team's on the come up. I mean, it would have been a little less depressing if CD went like 12th. Now the Eagles are gonna get Jefferson, Sam.
Yeah, true.
Gosh,
Because-
we're gonna be stuck with. I guess we got Denzel Mims. Hopefully he's Chris Godwin 2.0.
My number 7 spot looks really interesting in Dynasty now too, because I'll probably end up drafting a wide receiver is my guess if I don't trade the pick, which I don't think I will. But
The live Dave Swift reaction coming up here. Xavier McKinney, welcome to the squad, I'm sure.
Caesar Ruiz, protect Tua.
Swift.
He wants DeAndre Swift.
That would be legendary.
D Swift.
It's Dave Swift, basically. But
wait, do the Eagles have the 21st pick?
Eagles do, yeah, 21st.
Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Jacksonville, they could draft the
I'd throw
receiver.
into Jefferson. That'd be pretty OP to be honest.
Sam, nightmare scenario is that Mims
Jefferson.
and Jefferson go at 20 and 21.
Yeah, that'd be terrible, Jacksonville. They go 18 for all we know, but
Yeah, it could go 19 too.
I don't think they will.
At least that means we get like a Xavier McKinney.
They're just gonna replace Minka here.
Yeah, they trade Minka for McKinney and 5th and 6th round picks. I guess that's kind of that's weird, but sure.
Xavier McKinney.
Ruiz. I could see Ruiz.
Offensive tackle. We'll see if that's the case. Brian Flores and Son look very happy.
All right, come on.
Oh, baby.
Now we can
You?
tell you officially the pick is in. Let's see if they do go up front. We got good news for Tua here. We got good news for Tua.
Good news for Tua.
The 18th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Austin Jackson, tackle, USC.
Is
He
that a
took the
reach?
pick.
Was that a reach?
I think he was supposed to be good.
Protect the man, I guess.
Lucas Gannon just texted me that he's keeping Preston Williams. We had a deal in place.
I've heard his name.
Hmm.
I think he's probably supposed to go in the first round.
All right. Well,
I like the
basically,
Vikings range though.
He's a good guy.
Oh, we got Roger Goodell's like, oh, we got good news for Tua. We got good news for Tua.
Yeah, that's. I was about to come in and say like, all right, I changed my pick or whatever. It's not McKinney anymore, but I was like, yeah, whatever.
I was thinking it was gonna be Ruiz just because, like, I mean, like, you get a center to snap you the ball.
You know.
I feel like trades are just gonna go left and right now in like all the dynasty leagues. Well, I guess Swift you're only one, but still, like
Lucas
Charlie, you
Shardy is texting me about like a trade that we had.
What does he want to do? Is he trying to move
We
up?
had a deal in place to trade. I had a deal in place to give him Daniel Jones for Preston Williams, but now that they drafted Tua, he wants to keep him
oh,
Preston Williams. Why did you want Preston Williams?
because he's a good receiver, good young receiver. I mean, I will never start Daniel Jones because I have Mahomes. I guess it's fine. Daniel Jones is still a top 15 ish, top 20, 15.
Oh, he's blocking Iowa. Oh, you got Epinesa there.
what wide receiver do we think is gonna get taken off the board?
Epinesa, I'm just saying, Epinesa gave him a nightmare of a night. That was just like the one play that he didn't get pancaked.
Well, what wide receiver do we think gets taken first in dynasty?
In
Probably
Dynasty,
Judy.
it's got to be Judy now, I bet, because he's the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume Judy.
I bet it goes
Do you think-
Judy, CD,
Oh
Ruggs.
no, it could be Ruggs though.
Do you think Ruggs? Do you think Ruggs would go before CD? I think it might go Judy Ruggs, Lamb.
God,
I can see
I'm
it.
actually like upset
Man,
about
that
the
makes it
CD
hard.
Lamb pick. Cowboys will have a hell of an offense though, super entertaining.
I think
They
Ruggs.
have a really good offense. It just sucks for fantasy.
Yeah, it does. It's like now their wide receivers, all their values just got completely
Yeah,
squashed.
they have 3 wide receivers.
I think Ruggs will go first for wide receivers now because
I don't
Sutton,
think
like,
so
is gonna
because
crowd it.
he won't have as much. I don't think he's gonna have as much of like a consistent output. At least I'm not expecting him to be. I'm not expecting him to walk in and be Tyreek Hill. Like, what if it's like
I mean,
John?
I could see him walking in and being Tyreek Hill.
Okay, well, fair. But what about you see him walking in and being, like John
John
Ross?
Yeah.
Not. They haven't been that much success with. There hasn't been that much success with sub 4.3 guys and wide receivers. I guess besides Randy Moss, 4.25, but he's a different breed, you know.
Yeah, true.
Dang. Well, I guess, man, the wide receivers really went quick. I really thought they were falling, but they just boop.
Yeah, they did.
They got scooped, and now I'm gonna be actually upset with all three of these teams need receivers. So it's looking like it's gonna be a cornerback and an offensive tackle for the Vikings. I wouldn't mind Ruiz honestly because we need to just stack up O line, and O line is honestly lasts the longest of anything. Your contracts are cheap, and if you can get studs, I mean that makes your
How
team.
about wide receiver, bro? That lasts forever.
Like honestly, Herbert could like wouldn't be half bad
I'd
if he was
talk
because of-
myself into getting a receiver in the second round and like the fourth or fifth round too. Just get like a. Oh, Roger Goodell just had a slip up. He said, as you know, we were.
Fast forward, Dad. Dad, get caught up. All the way. All the way.
I'll turn this down just in case.
Wow.
Oh, holy!
He's so.
That was a. I was not ready for that at all. Over Fulton, Gladney, Jalen Johnson. That's surprising.
Hey, I guess we knew there'd be one of those.
Raiders, they only know how to draft teams, players from big schools, though. It's kind of the meme of Mike Mayock is that he only drafts if you've been in the college football playoff. So far, he has Bama and Ohio State.
I bet it's Fulton to the Vikings and Jefferson and Fulton. I'd love that. But I'd honestly rather have a tackle than Fulton.
So right now we're guaranteed. Oh
I
God,
feel like he's gonna go here.
Alec, are you in Evan's room? Or what is that, Dave? I don't know.
What if the Eagles take like a cornerback? Just partnering with Darius Slay back there.
I'm gonna keep the audio on and then do taking a break and then just. Oh well, my thing's kind of lagging, so I was gonna upgrade to upgrade the Zoom, just because if we're gonna do video podcasts, we're gonna need it anyways. Alec, what do you think of that Damon Arnett pick?
I think it's a reach, but like I think he's got a lot of fire in him. He's kind of like Jalen Ramsey type personality.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think he's as talented as Jalen Ramsey. I thought he was gonna be like a late second, early third kind of guy, but if that's your guy, then
I would have traded Brown. I could have got him way later.
Exactly.
After the Jacksonville pick gets announced, let's switch it. So then, switch to Zoom, so then we can be on for the
Yeah,
Vikings pick.
he's letting low-key Philadelphia and Minnesota coming up. That's kind of two big picks.
Or we could switch it now. But
we'll switch it now.
Switch it now? Okay. I'll end it and then restart it. We are back, and I'm getting people in the Zoom call here. Right in time for the Eagles to take a wide receiver that the Vikings probably could have used, Justin Jefferson. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, and that's okay. Um, I like the Jefferson to the Vikings. I think he fills in the role that Diggs had, but, you know, you got to take best player available. I also wouldn't at 22 here. I could also see a competition for trading back between New England and New Orleans trying to trade up for Jordan Love, so that could be interesting. Please do not draft. Please do not draft Justin Jefferson here.
Hey, I mean, if you miss out on Jefferson, you could still get Mims.
Fair. I like Mims a lot, and I think he's just like.
I like Mims more than Jefferson, to be honest.
I mean, if he goes, I honestly like Mims' projection in the slot, like a Chris Godwin type.
Thing is Mims can play on the outside. Like Jefferson, like you already have a slot receiver in Adam Thielen.
Yeah, so hopefully they do take Jefferson here. I mean, I just like him because he was on LSU, and I'm just thinking like that, you know.
He could be a problem.
Yeah, I'd pick Jefferson.
Too.
But I don't think he's going to make it past the Eagles, to be honest.
I also wouldn't mind a trade-up battle between New England and New Orleans because I don't think either of them are in a wide receiver spot. And I think if we could get some more draft assets, if they want to trade up for Jordan Love, those two teams fight. I wouldn't mind that.
Jefferson's for sure going right here.
Justin Jefferson's on the phone. Gotta be. You're showing him.
Or is it Rick Spielman talking? Okay, so here's...
Oh, they're getting hype. Okay, it's Justin Jefferson. There's no way it's not. This family is like this.
They got the DirecTV remote. It's looking lit in there.
Yeah, it's Jefferson. He's the Eagle.
Oh, maybe it's because they're getting lit because they're on the TV screen.
Maybe.
All right, well... I'm fine with the Jefferson to the Eagles because, I mean, I like that for fantasy, honestly. And I also hope that the Vikings trade back here because...
yeah, I like that. I think we should just trade back.
New England and New Orleans, get them both on the lines. Be like, you guys are fighting for our pick. Who wants Jordan Love, their quarterback of the future? Look, we know you lost...
Well, look, yeah, I heard that New Orleans might take Jalen Rager. But yeah, I don't.
So if you guys go Rager over Mims, what are your thoughts?
I mean,
I like Rager.
I like both. I mean,
I like them both, yeah.
It's hard to differentiate because I'm not really a scout, but I think both bring a lot to the table. And I think Rager ran slower at the combine than he actually is. I think.
Yeah, for sure. Rager's more explosive on the field.
Alec.
All right, here comes the pick. I'm muted.
What if it's Brandon Ayuk? I just heard that name. Or Jalen Rager. Oh my gosh, I just got it spoiled on Twitter, but it's great. It's crazy.
It's crazy?
And not what I expected, to say the least.
Wow. Vikings?
Toby just texted in the chat, so.
Jalen Rager to the Eagles.
So another Nelson Aguilar?
Yeah.
He's more explosive than Aguilar. I guess he had drop issues.
So go to Chargers. It's probably on their Twitter, but I saw on their Insta too. It's Tom basically like, glad
Yes,
to have
father
you.
in the NFL. That's always
You're
good.
gonna sit the first year.
Basically, that's what he said.
Tom
He's
said
like,
that about
just be
Herbert.
patient.
Wait for you
We're
to-
gonna develop you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm just a fan of TCU wide receivers. I know you're not supposed to draft or like scout the helmet, but
That was a ridiculous catch.
He also had Max Dugan throwing to him. I think is a true freshman from Iowa, the state of Iowa. He went to
he was like Council Bluffs or something.
yeah, Council Bluffs, and you have a redhead dual threat quarterback from state of Iowa that's like an 18-year-old. I don't think he's gonna put up insane production, so I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree.
I think worst comes to worst, I think he's going to have incredible production just because of the sheer volume. Because their best receiver last year was Greg Ward. Voice crack, but yeah.
Dang,
All right,
Carson
Sam,
Wentz.
what's the
another
pick?
weapon,
I
though.
think the pick is Jefferson here, don't you? Jefferson or Mims?
Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson.
Okay, don't botch it. Just Jefferson. Jefferson over Mims. Come on now.
Jefferson at 22, Mims at 25. Let's run it. Let's go.
Let's run it up. Yeah. Get that big boy on the outside and get.
All right, this is my team, dude.
Boys, it looks like I'll be drafting Justin Jefferson.
If he goes to the Vikings,
Fits,
he was
yeah.
already on the call. He was already on the phone with someone, so they might just be ahead of the broadcast. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's Jefferson.
Who's the best corner on the board?
I don't really know how to differentiate between Fulton, Gladney, and Jalen Johnson.
There's always
I
like
think-
Trayvon Diggs.
Guys, I think
Pete
Jefferson
Robertson.
will probably fall right into my lap because I'd assume the three running backs would go and the three wide receivers will probably go with Russ.
If you guys go with a corner again,
I'd be depressed as F, but that means
I
we
heard
could
that-
still get Mims at 25. Or Jefferson at 25 if they slip. But Jefferson is Saints uniform. If he still stays in Louisiana, I could easily see them going with that.
Jalen Johnson is who I've seen being mocked to the Vikings. He's the cornerback from Utah. I don't know. I'd rather have
Who's that
Gladney or
over
Diggs or Fulton. Honestly, Fulton's my number one probably. All right, so we got Jefferson. So this is where we don't trade down. I thought we were not going to get Jefferson.
so Daniel Jeremiah tweeted, "The Eagles really wanted speed. Rager provides that. I just couldn't pass up my 14th rated player Justin Jefferson for my 56th rated player Rager. It'll be fascinating to follow both their careers." So
Holy shit, boys. Chargers are on the clock. They've traded with and the Vikings picks in. Next pick, Chargers traded back into the first round.
Wait, are the Vikings on the clock?
Vikings have a pick
my
that's already
God.
happening, but the team that's on the clock right now is New England, and they've traded with Los Angeles. I'm gonna put my phone down, so I just saw that, but I haven't seen the Vikings pick, and I want it to be like from the
Yeah,
broadcast.
none of that Twitter.
But I mean, holy crap, boys! You better get in action. Who do you think they're gonna draft? Love and Herbert.
it's gonna be Mims or Jefferson for us.
Oh, that would be sick.
No, like honestly, they're gonna like. That's what I think.
Jefferson
Nah,
in an
that's
LA
the
uniform would
Jefferson.
instantly make your night better, especially for Evan, because that's Evan's guy.
No way! No! Hold up,
Guys, this is Alex smiling again. Let's go.
Wait, we trade it back in. Maybe we go off to line.
Just hitting him,
I bet we do go all linemen.
Or you could go. Has Xavier McKinney been drafted? I'm sorry, I just haven't been paying that much attention.
No way, dude. We did not trade back in.
You're gonna get an
You
offensive
did.
tackle.
You did,
bro.
Alec. You did.
Guys, we're gonna go get Jordan Love and see who we like better.
I mean, wouldn't it be a
No.
bad strat?
I'd be so mad.
Y'all are gonna hit up Josh Jones from Houston,
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get Josh Jones from Houston.
or you're gonna get Isaiah Wilson from Georgia.
Of course, the Patriots trade back. They're not even gonna be in the first round. They do that every year.
They think they can get their quarterback drop or something. I don't know.
Okay, come on, announce the Vikings
Right,
pick
he's got their
already.
eye on
I'm
something they
dying.
wanna
I'm
give up.
literally dying
Yeah.
over here. This is the craziest craziest part of the debate, Bentral, is our teams are going back-to-back picks right now. This is crazy. Then the Vikings got picked 25.
Yeah, hopefully they didn't trade ahead of the Vikings because they're probably gonna steal
No,
our
No, Schefter said the Vikings picks in. They traded with the Patriots.
No, I'm talking about the 25 pick though. 'Cause
Oh.
I bet it's a tackle, and so the Chargers are gonna finesse a tackle from us.
Well, if they draft Josh Jones, then we'd probably get a corner, don't you think? Or we get like Cesar Ruiz.
Maybe we take a linebacker like Kenneth
Okay,
Murray.
Dalvin Cook looks super lit in that playoff game.
Patrick Queen, bro.
Taysom Hill, I hate that guy, dude.
Patrick Queen's the best linebacker in the class.
Oh, what if you guys draft? Yeah, you guys could draft Patrick Queen or Kenneth Murray, still on the board.
All right, why are we talking about the Chargers? You know, this is the Vikings.
Yeah,
pick
this
right
is the
here.
Vikings. This is our team. All right, let's go, Roger. Come on. I'm dying over here. Oh my gosh, Kurt. Come on.
All right, I'm turning this down. I guys gotta focus in the draft.
Do it. What if Minnesota took Jordan Love?
I would poop my pants. Have him sit behind Cousins. I actually wouldn't mind that. I mean, we get Jefferson at 25.
No.
Wait, what? You think we're gonna get Jefferson 25?
What if we got a wide receiver at 25 and then got Jordan Love? I mean, whatever. Might as well get a mobile quarterback. That's all Sam ever talks about.
Sam would love it.
Oh gosh.
I'm turning you guys down just so I can.
I'm gonna put myself on
Apparently,
mute.
we gave up a second and a third for this trade up.
I can't be on mute. Okay.
I'm so nervous. Come on. Please be good. Please be good. It's got to be Jefferson, right? It's got to be Jefferson.
Did you hear it? Can I say?
Let's go, baby. Love the pick. I love
Let's
the
go.
pick. Amazing suit. Amazing suit. Great receiver.
Yo, yeah, just turn me down or something like that.
Sam, let's
you
go
want
through
to
this.
go back
We got
to
rid
the
of
goal?
Diggs. We got Diggs 2.0. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys got
I need to watch the highlights
You
now.
guys got an absolute
So-
haul for Diggs.
We got
And you
yeah, we
basically
got
split up
a
with that-
we
He
got a
already looks
fourth,
good
fifth,
in
and
purple
sixth,
and
and we
yellow.
got Jefferson. Dad,
He looks good in the purple
Vikings
and
just
yellow
drafted a
already.
receiver from LSU, and the Chargers just traded up, so it's crazy in the stream right now. I'm not really sure how many viewers, but we're having a good time.
We got 7 watching, I think.
All right, Evan. So, okay, I'm texting it out. I'm texting the stream link out to the leagues and saying Chargers are on the clock for a trade up. Alec, what capital did you say they gave up?
Apparently, I heard second and a third.
That would be an absolute haul. That's awful. You're only gonna
I
have 5
agree.
picks in the draft.
He had 18 touchdowns this year, Dad. He had 111 receptions in college.
Let's
111 and
go.
18 touchdowns. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, look, when you look at this player on tape, he reminds me so much of Keenan Allen and what he did in the slot.
Oof.
Like, he's
Yes, there's New England is trading its picks to the Chargers, who gave up a second
He's
and
so good.
third to move up.
I'm
That is
happy with
that is a massive haul.
He was rising too. I didn't know if he'd get down to us. I swear he would go to the Eagles.
Wow.
I can't
Who
believe
are
they
we
drafted.
so in
I
love with
can't
that we
believe they
gave up second
drafted
and third?
Rager over Jefferson. I actually really like the Jefferson to the Vikings fit. It's gonna be perfect for Kirk Cousins, honestly.
Pick is in. Is it?
So I thought.
Oh
I
god.
swear to God, if they go with some
Zimmer.
Garbo offensive tackle, it's gonna be either defense or Mims.
If you get Mims, that'd be incredible.
Dude, watch us take Chanel. I'll be so pissed.
Chenault's a savage, though. I like him.
I know you like him,
Very
but
sad young man. Love to see it.
you desperately need a wide receiver 3. Mims could be the
All right.
dude.
You know how it be. You know how it be.
She's wearing
Yeah,
that
put
Kirk
on the
Cousins
hat.
jersey.
Justin Jefferson.
Welcome to the squad, Jefferson, JJ. I mean, I'm just hype. I might have to follow him on Instagram. That's how hyped I am, and I don't really follow athletes on Instagram.
Jefferson is a good last name on a Vikings. Jefferson. You got the Keenan Allen comp. This is Keenan Allen goes down.
Oh my gosh, you guys have like no picks left, dude. I am nervous AF for you. If you bomb this pick,
Yo, they got a plan. They got a plan.
if
Trust
Jordan
it.
Love goes to the Chargers, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, they're already picked.
Chargers, meanwhile, I think are looking for defensive help. They got Justin Herbert on the other side of the football. There's a couple of linebackers sitting there right now that would make a lot of sense for the Los Angeles Chargers at this point in time.
I'm canceling you guys out.
All right, Adam, thanks. The pick is in. Let's find out what the Chargers are doing
Alec,
with their second
Alec, calm down. It's technical difficulties.
pick is not yet in. But again, not surprising that the Patriots.
Technical difficulties for the boys. Oh gosh.
Are going to do. Listen, the Patriots are going to take a quarterback some point.
I
in this
say.
draft process.
I have you guys on mute right now. We'll see.
All right, so my thoughts about the Patriots trading back. This obviously means that they have an infatuation with Jordan, or what's his face, Jalen Hurts. I think they have. I think Jalen Hurts is their guy. Saban and Belichick. I mean,
Yeah.
Alec is literally shitting his pants right
Oh,
now.
baby, here we go. I'm mute.
All right, everyone's on mute. I'm narrating. So I see Anthony Lynn. I see Tom Telesco. There's a lot of TV noise. I'm gonna have to mute someone here.
The New England Patriots have traded the 23rd pick to the Los Angeles. The New England Patriots have traded the 23rd pick to the 2020 NFL Draft. The Los Angeles Chargers, 23rd pick.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. Let's go.
You got a fantastic linebacker there. Hell of a pick.
I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
Okay, but now
That's
you,
Pater's guy.
Alec. Now you have like no more picks.
Yeah, well, we need a linebacker at least. So I mean,
CPR last.
I'll take it.
What's in his bio?
Alec, okay, talk to me now. Would you rather have Herbert and Kenneth Murray or Simmons and Jordan Love? That's your scenario. And
Honestly, Herbert and Murray, I seriously don't like Jordan Love at all. And I like Simmons over Murray by a million, but
It kind of looks like a Mondo. Tracking. The monster.
Hater's pissed. He's like, that's the one guy I wanted.
Dang. Hey, the Vikings are up next time. Oh, girl, we got one pick. Let's go.
I wouldn't mind the Vikings trading back because if you look at the board, there's still 3 cornerbacks on the board that I like. I wouldn't mind picking up like a second rounder.
There's 2 offensive tackles here.
There's Josh Jones, Jalen Johnson, Patrick Queen. There's more wide receivers. I think a trade back would be a good move for the Vikes here. Pick up a second round pick.
Yeah, I could see that. I like that. Trade to like.
I like trading down. Honestly, it's
They get the first round though. Like I don't
I
think we
like.
should trade like all the way to the second.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with that pick.
Chargers defense scary.
Yeah, we're good, low key. Not even low key.
all right. I'd say the Chargers just salvaged. They just salvaged their night, and Alec and Evan are lit right now.
Evan's like super just mad about it. I'm actually pretty stoked.
Who just lost their job at middle linebacker right there?
Okay, I gotta check Vikings Twitter about the pick. Could you see Saints drafting AJ Epinesa here? I could.
Ooh, what if the Vikings do that?
Alec, him
I
and
wouldn't
Drew
mind
Chase,
AJ
they
Epinesa on the
both look
Vikings. I mean,
kinda
obviously, I'm a
tough,
diehard
though. That's kind
Hawkeye
of
fan.
nice.
I don't want it right now.
He's Kenneth Murray will be the replacement for Denzel
We
Perriman.
better not go defense
For sure.
here. I need a. Well, I guess we go cornerback, but I don't want to go like defensive line. We should go offensive tackle, in my opinion. I bet the Saints go Patrick Queen. I'm putting my name on Patrick Queen with the Saints.
Yeah, boys, the stream is extremely behind, but at least we know what's happening in real life. So
I think it'll be good once it's like. I mean, I guess it's just we're recording this live, and it'll just be a video, and then eventually there won't be a live. We'll just people could watch it. And I think the more people come in and out of it, the more views it'll get, the more recommended it'll get. We gained some subscribers tonight. Like everyone is so high. There's a couple Eagles fans on my Twitter feed, and they're pissed about passing on Jefferson. Everyone's saying if I'm the Vikings, I draft Jefferson.
Derwin James just tweeted defense scary.
That is so true.
Do you know Stoney?
Mekhi Becton, this is his quote. I've never been to New York. I know the Jets had Brett Favre in the past. I know they had LaDainian Tomlinson in the past.
What?
Both those are Jets legends.
did they say LaDainian Tomlinson? He's a Jets legend.
Jordan Reed, who was original Vikings Twitter, who now has become a little bit bigger, member of NFL Draft Twitter, says Justin Jefferson is exact type of wide receiver the Vikings needed. Mature route runner, extremely hard worker, dependable and inside-out versatility, home run pick for Minnesota. He also was a 2-star.
So far, our draft is an A. I give it an A.
Me too. I mean, oh my gosh. Adam Schefter just tweeted out that Dak Prescott's older brother, who's only 31, died today. That's sad.
All right, so we all know it's Patrick Queen here, right?
So do the Chargers have a top 3 defense in the league? I say so.
I hope the Vikings take Jalen Johnson.
No.
Why?
Right now.
He's
I'd take Gladney and Fulton over.
Gladney is 24 years old, dude.
Okay, I take Fulton, man.
Oh man.
Oh, boys, we're moving a little bit more on the stream.
We are?
Well, I jinxed it. Usually we're frozen for like 10, 15 seconds at a time, and now it's like.
I wonder if it'll be good when it's a video, though, and it's just hard to process right now. But also, it could just be crap. Who knows?
You know, they've had so much heartbreak over the last 3 seasons. The last 3 postseasons, they've lost games on which the winning points in that game was scored on the final.
Jefferson ran a 4.44. That's Holland.
Yeah, I didn't even think he was like a speed guy either, but that's cooking.
So where will the Saints go? What are we thinking about the possibilities here for them? Louis Riddick, what are you thinking? I think Craig, they need playmaking ability at the second level of their defense.
Do we
board Patrick Queen is there now.
when's the next pod coming, you think?
In terms of pass breakup for
Well,
stumbles.
I mean, this is technically content, so that's good.
I mean, and it is content, but
On that defense to go along with the very good defense up front and an
I think
improving
this
second.
weekend maybe.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
ready
say
to
so.
challenge
Draft a little bit.
player available.
There we go.
And there's a lot of things that we can do with Dynasty.
Let's find out where New Orleans goes with the 24th pick in the first round of the 2020 draft.
Oh, here we go, boys.
With the 24th pick in the 2020 NFL draft.
This is super low.
Cesar Ruiz.
Oh, well, there goes one of Pater's guys.
Oh, that was someone that I wouldn't have mind the Vikings drafting.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's just draft Mims here. Let's just say F it.
Oh,
I mean, our third wide
You've been
receiver is
saying
not
his
going
name
to
for
be
the last
BC
like 10 picks.
Johnson.
You gotta be happy with it.
Dang.
Charlie.
Yeah.
I see
You've been
what
talking about the Mans for the last 10 picks. I think it only makes sense.
What happened? What do you mean? Evan, what do you mean?
What's that?
What were you saying? I couldn't understand you.
I said I feel like you've been talking about him for the last like 10 picks or something. So
Oh,
I feel like
Cesar
it's only
Ruiz?
right. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I went completely silent there for a while.
I've seen Patrick Queen mocked to the Vikings too.
Who?
I
Patrick
wouldn't
Queen.
mind Jalen Johnson, Fulton, Epinesa, Josh Jones, Denzel Mims. All of them are fine. I think that if they trade back, that'd also be fine for me.
Yeah, I'm good if we trade back. If you go cornerback, get Fulton. If you go offensive line, either
Look at Bill Belichick's draft room.
I need to get a charger. I'll be back.
All right, now it's just me and Evan on the stream, and the Vikings are on the clock, and Sam's just gone.
Yeah, no, I thought he was a top interior offensive lineman in this draft, regardless. You're talking about center or guard. He's just very firm. You mentioned Drew Brees. Drew Brees has always required that up front. I just find it fascinating that last year they went and got a center in Eric McCoy, who played very well last year. And now you bring another player with the versatility to play a couple different spots there. Lewis, the Saints will just continue to reinvest in the middle of that offensive line and serve them well.
I like Fulton or Josh Jones here. Or a wide receiver. Give me Mims.
Yeah. Jefferson has a chance to be the top wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah, I think so too. I really like that. I'm hoping that's who I can get in Dynasty. Not to spoil like what I'm doing, but
Jefferson,
I think
legit has like the most drip.
well, he's in the perfect situation. You look at and for the first 3 picks, well, not necessarily the first 3 picks, but I feel like Taylor, Swift, Dobbins, Judy, Lamb, and Ruggs will probably go that's probably like the
Vikings
first
trade.
pick.
Vikings trade.
Yes, Sam. Yes, I wanted to trade back. Let's go.
Trade up.
And by the way, we have another trade in the first round here. Again, we had 6
49ers back in.
for the third.
For Mims, 49ers back in for Mims? Question mark.
Dude, I'm gonna stay up
You
till like
predicted that
1
too.
tomorrow
Trading it out.
watching film on
I
Herbert
like
and
that. I
Kenneth
like
Murray.
that, Vikings. All right. All
Sam,
right.
that's exactly what I was trying to. So now we traded back to 31.
Yeah, is that what their Niners were? I gotta see now. I gotta get the details of this
Yeah.
trade. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well, Charlie, if they take Mims, that kind of ruins your Debo.
Yeah, it
Oh, we got
does.
Here's the trade, basically. Moments ago, the San Francisco 49ers traded picks 31,
They're getting a wide receiver.
6 to Minnesota for the 25th overall pick. And with the
What was?
Dang,
what
you
were
guys
the
got
picks?
3 picks.
They need to strengthen that position.
That's a hell of a trade for the Vikings. I'm just saying. I love it. I love it.
Denzel Mims?
Debo Samuel and 10-1. Jalen Hurd is coming back on injury last year's rookie.
Wide receiver.
They need wide receiver help. There's a lot of wide receivers out there. The 49ers just have made the move right now to trade all those picks up.
Vikings got 117, 176, and 31. I think that's a solid trade.
That's a very solid trade.
Yeah, that's
you moved,
good.
you moved back like 6 spots.
Yeah, I like that.
Move up for 5 slots here to 25, 6 slots rather.
And some were saying we could even trade back to 34. Well, that was before they did the San Francisco trade, but they could trade back into 34, and the Colts come up and get Tua, and we have the second pick of the second round.
They're gonna like draft like Ayuk or something weird.
I see the Ayuk. I also see like they just go cornerback or something and like surprise
Oh, they're
everyone.
getting wide receiver. Schefter said.
I think you gotta go Mims
Here we
here.
go. The picks
It's
in.
got to be
Yeah,
Mims. He's elite.
With another first round pick. The Minnesota Vikings have traded the 25th pick to the San Francisco.
Sam just had a good reaction, so I hope that means it's not Denzel Mims for my Debo Samuel dynasty sake.
San Francisco 49ers select Brandon Ayuk.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, I don't know if I like him very much. I think he's trash.
I like him.
I hate that pick for the Niners.
Well, actually, I don't know if I think he's trash.
I think
but
Swift just called it again, so you might be looking at Twitter ahead of time.
I don't.
I'm playing.
I haven't.
Okay. We have 7 minutes left in the Zoom. Should we get a new one going?
He's from Reno, Nevada. He transferred from college.
I mean, we got Miami's pick, which is like
About Brandon
shout out to Dave.
It could-
So we could do it after Miami's pick.
Yeah. Okay, we can do it after Miami's pick since we can probably
Because who
fit
cares
that in.
about Seattle and Baltimore?
Wait, Charlie, if it
We
do you
probably
think
would
the-
just
the
miss
pick-
Seattle's if that happened
Why would we miss Seattle? Why can't we just get all of them?
because I have to redo a Zoom.
Oh, well, we might not miss a pick at all though.
Yeah, true. If we
yeah, I
just
don't think we will.
Let's do it right after the Dolphins.
okay, I gotta check Vikings Twitter because Vikings just got 31, 117, and 176 for Brandon Ayuk. We traded Brandon Ayuk. I like that.
I like that too.
Dude, Mims is still on the board.
You came out of nowhere. Like I guess I haven't seen much highlights or whatever, but like I just don't know why
So-
he jumped all
So
those
the thing
other
about
guys.
Ayuk is that he didn't really have much production his junior year because I mean there's N'Keal Harry there and Eno Benjamin, but he also came from JUCO. But when he was in JUCO, he was a huge producer, and then his senior year at Arizona State, he also has huge production. Great in special teams. He's good at like making plays after the catch. I like it.
Somebody said he was like CD, but like a little CD, like not quite, as good obviously, but like he like breaks and gets yards after catch. Pretty good pick.
117 was part of the deal that San Francisco got for Brady.
Oh really?
Yeah, so we got Tampa's 4th rounder. I mean, I like the trade for the Vikings because we need to fill holes, and this is like the most holes we've had in a draft for a long time.
Yeah, we got what 13 picks now in this draft.
Yeah, we have
14 now.
I think we have 14 picks now. Some of them will probably be later rounds. Will probably trade up to get guys that we want, just because 14 picks is too much. But
That's how we do it though. Like the Vikings usually just stockpile and then trade up and find their guys.
yeah, that is how we usually do it.
I like it though. I didn't really need anybody at that 25 pick. So.
Yeah, there was a lot of prospects that I liked, so I didn't mind it. We're at 14 picks.
I'm still with that A grade. I like it. I'm holding on. I like that stuff.
Apparently, we still have 4 people watching the stream on YouTube.
Probably me, Charlie's dad, and then someone, and Charlie. And
No, I'm not watching it right now.
Oh, I'm definitely one of them too.
Well, it's probably us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone else would be in here.
Yeah, it's hype. You're just in with the boys.
It'll still be uploaded to YouTube anyways.
We're gonna have hella views.
There's 5 watching.
All right, we only have 3.5 minutes, and there's 4 minutes left on the clock for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that earlier. It's like we're not gonna be able to get to the pick.
Switch it then.
All right, I'm switching it.
We'll do it.
Well, good news is that we got a wide receiver, so
It's going to be some stupid divisional wide receiver.
what if
there.
I've seen Chenault mocked to the Packers a lot, so I'm wondering if that could be the pick.
It's Mims. It's got to be Mims.
I feel like it's got to be Mims, but like
I've seen Mims to the Packers like mocked all the time. Like everybody's saying that.
I feel like the Packers never have an elite receiving core, though. I'm not sure.
What the heck? I just got an alert from the sleeper just randomly. It said that the Dolphins took DeAndre Swift. That what? That doesn't even make sense.
So
it's the Packers pick.
They must have choked. Oh, baby. Mims. I know, Sam. I know. It's crazy.
I knew it.
What?
All right. Well, okay. Here's my thought.
Aaron Rodgers? What happened?
If Jordan Love needed a situation to sit back and develop, sitting behind Aaron Rodgers.
For like 5 years, bro. Aaron Rodgers can play till he's like 40.
Guys.
So is Kevin.
Wow.
The Vikings and the Dolphins must have been pretty confident that they would have been able to get their guys later on because, I mean, that is crazy to me.
Hey, that's amazing for
Vikings.
Alan Lazard, though, because Alan Lazard finna keep feasting out there.
Lucas seems to be very high on him.
Lucas says he's a Aaron Rodgers 2.0.
I guess I could see like the big arm on the run, but
dang, that was a good pass.
Nice. The Packers drafted a quarterback that can't read defenses, throws too many picks, can't throw outside the numbers.
Okay, imagine Jonathan Taylor to the Seahawks now.
He's just gonna feast every game. It just give him 30K.
Marshawn Lynch, imagine.
Jordan Love's value in Dynasty just went to like the 5th round. That's a snag. 5th round snag. Rookie draft.
Oh.
Yeah, look at Jordan Love read down his number one receiver. Just doesn't take his eyes off of him.
Wow, that was at least some extra spice that we needed. That was crazy. I mean, that's in our division too, Sam, and that just helps us because we weren't going to be drafting Jordan Love.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, I don't care if it's Jordan Love. Honestly, like he's not going to help him in the immediate future. So I'm hoping he busts.
I think he'll be a bust. I don't think he's that good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm happy. Packers
Kevin John goes, really. I didn't know Jordan Love could play wide receiver. Because he really wanted Mims.
Wait, is that Kevin?
Bro, they drafted him over Mims.
Oh my gosh. Kevin's comedy.
Kevin's pissed.
It's so funny. All right, AJ Epinesa to the Seahawks. Who says no?
I'm actually glad that the 49ers drafted Ayuk because Niners are good about getting guys in space, and that'll be good.
So I'm watching the stream right now, and it's really behind, and Sam's going like this, and Charlie's mouth's wide open, and then I'm just nowhere to be. Like I'm in the bathroom for it.
Jordan Love right there. Yo, wow. or it's Epinesa or it's Gross Matos.
Hey,
on the Seahawks.
Hey, if I'm Jordan Love though, I'm making a bet to
Gross Matos.
Huh?
I don't like Gross
Matos is such a Seahawks player.
Yeah, he's such a Seahawks player. I could see Epinesa.
I
That
could
dude's
see
better.
Nate Stanley to the Seahawks get the Russell Wilson successor.
Yeah. That's crazy though. I feel like Russell was just drafted. And he's
Now
like
Jordan
30.
Love's gonna have no pressure and is just gonna be able to improve like for a couple years or a year at least.
At least 2.
Yeah, he's gonna have every opportunity to succeed there.
How
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna look
Like
up his
he's not
age.
gonna
I
be
mean, is
thrown
he
into
still young?
anything. He's gonna be ready.
I mean, obviously most draft players are still young, but it depends on if he's like 20 or 23. You know. Let's see.
Apparently, the Packers also drafted Aaron Rodgers when Brett Favre was there.
Yeah,
So
Aaron Rodgers sat behind
maybe they got
Favre.
a strat. Maybe that's how they do it. Yeah.
This is
There's
when
this
we draft.
Packer Twitter feed. He's a Hawkeye beat writer, and he is absolutely pissed
About what?
about them drafting Jordan Love.
Uh, not a fan, but
Wait, no, I said he was pissed. The Packers fan was pissed.
Packers fan too. That's
oh,
funny.
the Packers fan. Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you said
yeah,
he was
yeah.
a Vikings fan.
Oh yeah, no, the Vikings. I'm a Vikings fan, and I'm rejoicing, and
Wait, what?
I'm just hoping that he's not Patty Mahomes 2.0, where he sits behind a quarterback and comes back and is like incredible.
It's good for the NFC North here. Okay, think about who got better, right? The Lions got a cornerback. It's a beast, but like, I mean, come on, like they're the Lions at the bottom of the division. Bears didn't have a first rounder, and the Packers drafted a backup QB. So I think it's all good in the head. At least first round.
Well, we're basically going to play the Patriots like, 2 times a year for the next 10 years because that's what they're going to be. They're just going to be a Super Bowl contending team. Chiefs.
Seahawks
I think
will
we're
take
still a
the
playoff
pick.
team this year. Let's
Pick
go
is in
wild
for the
card. We'll take the
Seahawks.
wild card.
Maybe they go Epinesa here. Like I kind of.
I said.
Clowney's in question and.
Sam,
What's up?
you sold your Pokemon cards.
Yeah. It's
You know
amazing.
that?
I got that. I think a thing on eBay. That's comedy.
Kevin
Just,
kills
go
me.
think the old crap.
You gotta send it. Have you sent it?
Oh, I need to. Yeah. I just got that message like 20 minutes ago. At least, I mean, Jordan Love will probably
Jonathan Taylor.
be better than
Jonathan Taylor with Lamar Jackson.
That would be absolutely sick.
There's got to be a running back drafted. Like there's some stat. Where
Sam, if the
hasn't
Dolphins
been, like, a
actually
first
at the
round
last
quarterback
minute
drafted in,
were
like,
gonna
10
draft
years.
DeAndre Swift and then they traded back, maybe they'll still get Swift. If that sleeper notification had any truth to it.
Yeah, I don't know why I would have got that update. They want Swift, if I can tell. Just no.
Swift.
Dave, are you gonna get a jersey
Swifts would love it over
if
here.
DeAndre Swift gets drafted to the Dolphins? I don't know if you hear me or not.
Of course.
100%. You'd have the D too, like for DeAndre.
You get the
like,
home away and alternate Swift jersey.
Yeah. He's gonna get finessed by Cole in the fantasy league.
All right, so both the Chargers and the Vikings ended up with 2 first-round picks, unless the Vikings trade back again. But I don't know. That's actually a pretty exciting night for the stream. I mean, Justin Jefferson, Kenneth Murray, and Justin Herbert. That's a pretty fun haul so far. We'll see what the Vikings do with pick 31.
I mean, we don't have any picks tomorrow, which is like, but
unless you trade like Des King for like a couple or something. But I wouldn't do that.
I hope not. I think they're gonna hold on to Des.
Hold up. You guys realize that McKinley's still out there, the safety that we're projecting to go like at 18?
Yeah,
McKinney?
He's been falling.
Yeah. What if the Vikings traded Anthony Harris and then got McKinney?
I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. If we got like, what if we trade him to the Dolphins for their 2 second-round picks? I'd like that. Whatever is more second-round picks. This is just pull up the 2K, the Madden franchise building method where you just get so many draft picks. I like that. It's fun to have rookies.
Well, just learn something new. You can watch YouTube TV if you just look it up on the internet. So I got it on my
Wait, Evan, you didn't know that?
no, I just watched it on my phone.
Oh,
Jordan Brooks is good.
never. I'm not even gonna cap. I've never heard of him. Maybe seen his name once, but I don't know that. I don't know that guy. But
He's good.
I mean,
I did say a while back, like, honestly, not a while back, like a week ago, I said I don't know if there's a difference between Jordan Brooks and Kenneth Murray.
Who is that guy?
So now does that make you upset?
No, but both guys can tackle.
Well, let's
I
see.
could have sworn that Patrick Queen would have gone by now if another linebacker would have gone, but I'm all right with that.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, more cornerbacks falling. McKinney, Epinesa, Uturgos, Matos. Like, there's a lot on the board for the Vikes.
Nobody. I don't want Matos, honestly.
Yeah, I'd rather have Epinesa. Epinesa's like Jordan Cameron.
Vikings can develop like a third rounder. Vikings can develop like a third rounder on like the defensive line, and it'd be perfectly fine. Like
Yeah,
Julio
or
Johnson.
seventh round. Yeah, that's right. We can get like
I
a.
think we're
We got
fine
Danielle Hunter
on
in
the-
the third round. We just there's this
So what is
guy.
the
There's
Vikings
this
traded
develop.
deal?
Sam, have you heard of Terrell Lewis? He's a developmental defensive end from Alabama with just crazy athleticism, but like he's not refined or anything. And that's it. That's I feel like that's just Danielle Hunter 2.0.
I have not heard about him. Yeah, sign me up, honestly.
Luke Perman says very strange pick. He doesn't. He's a Seahawks fan, and I'm gonna text Evan Newcomb because he's a Seahawks
tough.
fan.
All right. Well, Miami's almost up, and you got Baltimore that everybody thinks is going to take a running back, but I don't really.
I
see
could
it
actually
at all.
see Uturgos Matos going to the Titans too. Baltimore seems like a total AJ Epinesa spot as well. I feel like they always have slow defensive linemen.
Alec, you're gonna be mad
It's
tired.
lost
in the morning.
here too.
Dude, I already am tired.
I just had a nice little yawn. Well, the max amount of sleep you can get is like 6 hours.
Yo, Joshua Jones hasn't been taken. Vikings
I mean-
should cop that.
I did fall asleep last night at like 3, so
Oof.
And you got up at 4:45. Well, he's guaranteed 6 tonight, boys. If he goes to bed right now.
yeah, I still gotta go upstairs and like make a lunch and stuff, but
Well, then probably about 5 hours.
yeah.
6 hours in 2 days, that blows. I think I got up at 10 today.
Coming off of an NFC title game, you draft the raw quarterback to sit behind Aaron Rodgers rather than give him help at wide receiver. That's interesting.
Kevin Jow says drafting Texas Tech's best defenders like drafting the MVP of flag football.
Big Ten deep. That's hilarious.
Because they don't play any defense down there. Big 12. Like Patrick Mahomes versus Baker, that one game was like Texas Tech versus Oklahoma. There's like he threw like 10 touchdowns.
So, does this mean that the Patriots are going to trade for Aaron Rodgers?
I bet the Chiefs trade out of the first. I bet they trade their first.
I bet they just take someone. I bet. What if the Chiefs got Mims?
I mean, why?
Replace
They don't
Watkins.
need men.
Replace Watkins for next year.
They'll take like Delpit or Antoine Winfield Jr., someone like that. McKinney.
Ravens. I don't know.
I wonder if Tom Brady tweeted about Tristan Wirfs.
This feels like the longest pick out of the entire draft.
I know. We've been waiting for this.
I feel like they could take Patrick Queen. I could see that. I'm getting tired of saying that guy's name, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a linebacker for the Vikings. Honestly, like best player available is what I'd like. Just get better.
All I know is my trusted like Charger sources on who scouts players are not happy about us trading up for Queen, or not Queen, Kenneth Murray. So,
I mean, who knows? This is all projecting the future, and it's hard to know who's going to be good, who's going to be bad. But I mean, obviously there's surefires like Chase Young, but that's why they go in the top 2.
Dang, get to Miami already, gosh dang it.
Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show said, "We haven't picked a skill player in the first round in 15 years, so that'd be kind of cool." Rodgers said so. Wow.
Well, they got Devontae in the second, so I'm pretty sure that's solid.
Packers have to decide on Jordan Love's 5th-year option after 3rd season, which means Love is your starter by 22 at the latest, which means Aaron Rodgers only has a 2-year timetable for the rest of the Packers.
I saw the Kenneth Murray pick as a D.
Oh.
You saw it as a D?
Like, this guy that I follow gave it a D. They gave the Jefferson pick a B minus, Rager B plus. CeeDee Lamb an A, Jerry Jeudy an A.
There we go. Here comes the pick.
Grant Delpit, I mean, he's also another prospect that really slipped from preseason to end of season. I think he could be an interesting player for someone, but I don't think he's going to be drafted in the first round. It looks
Guys,
so...
that looks just absolutely chopped.
He does. Something about the cabinets gives me old school vibes.
You guys heard it yet?
Not yet. Oh, yep, just heard it. Everyone heard it? Patrick Queen.
Yep.
I called that one.
I mean, that's a good pick. I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like the Ravens are always drafting linebackers.
Like the next Ray Lewis? Question mark.
All right, Tennessee. Do we think they get?
Wait, you guys got 31 trading back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
I mean, would you draft him over McKinney though? Unless the Dolphins select McKinney.
No.
But the Dolphins will probably select Swift.
I can see Swift, right? Yeah.
I mean, the only position that I know the Vikings won't draft, the only positions I know the Vikings won't draft are quarterback and running back. I think everything else is on the table. Probably not tight end either. Because we just drafted Irv Smith in the 2nd round last year.
Oh. Crushed that guy.
I think when defensive players have single-digit numbers, it's kind of sick.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Delpit's number 7.
I'm glad I saw Tua highlight throwing a pick.
That's the first ever LSU player that the Ravens have drafted in the first round, or in the first round, I think. Yeah.
Good night for LSU. I mean, Jefferson, Queen, Burrow. I'm trying to think who else, but I mean, a big night for the big
Bo's
schools,
awesome.
obviously. I hope AJ
Stream might-
Epinesa goes round one.
I could see him going to the Titans.
I could see him going to any of these next four teams, honestly. Tennessee,
Yeah, I'd be happy.
I could see it. Miami, I could see it. Vikes, I could see it. I mean, Epinesa on the Vikes would be really fun because he can play. He can rotate on the D line, which is like what they.
If he's there, the Vikings will take him. My prediction. I don't know if Iowa does.
I could see the Titans going O-line here.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't like the value of O-line here.
Really?
Like, who are you taking?
Josh Jones?
Is he a first-round pick, though? Like,
I saw him mocked at like number 15. Not 15 exactly.
I'm not a huge fan, but I guess you can't go wrong with O-line. I think it's always a safe pick.
I mean, was it Jonah Jackson was picked and he's supposed to wait? Was it Jonah Jackson? No, it wasn't. Who was it? It was Austin Jackson.
I wouldn't mind the Vikings go back to the going back to the LSU well again. Thad Moss, keep it in the family.
Dude, Thad Moss, I don't think will go until like the 5th round.
Perfect for me, honestly. That's when it needs
Yeah.
him. Could we see any of these teams? Okay, Miami's got their quarterback. Tennessee's got their quarterback. Vikings do. Chiefs do. Unless someone trades up, looks like no more quarterbacks in the first round. So that means Hurts, Eason, Fromm, forgetting someone maybe. I don't know. No more quarterbacks in the first round unless someone trades up. That was a fun Titans playoff run, though. Like, did not expect that at all.
Yeah, that was fun.
Who are these guys?
These Bose headphones just hit different.
That's incredible.
It's amazing. Maybe we should just be sponsored by them. This is a live
Wait, why
ad
is
for
that
Bose
guy in a Frozone suit?
I don't know.
headphones.
Tight colors, bro.
Who's the dude on the right?
No, but the NFL draft's actually amazing. I wish this could last like the rest of quarantine. I need sports in my life, and this is fun.
They do a round every day.
Yeah.
I'm excited for 2 and 3 tomorrow. I just want to see where all these like skill position guys go left. Like if Mims doesn't go first round,
What time's the draft tomorrow start?
same time.
Frozone is behind Mike Rabel. That's hilarious. The kid's gonna make a TikTok be like, "I was on the NFL draft and I was
back
Frozone."
Yeah.
His dad's proud.
Yeah.
Up there,
gosh,
there it is, Frozone. He's back. Oh, pick is in. AJ, Yetur, Josh Jones.
Meh.
Eh. So
Isaiah Wilson,
Josh Jones has fallen to the Vikings, but if there's I'm wondering if they won't be taking a tackle, because if there are teams that would have been taking a tackle in between the picks that they traded down, then I don't know if they would have traded down to lose their guy. So I bet if it's a cornerback or something else. But now it's Miami and Minnesota. Dave's team, then Sam's.
it's
I like when
exciting.
guys cry. It's pretty lit.
In Kansas City, bro. Then you got the Super Bowl champs. This is a fun end of the,
And then Kansas
the night.
City just gets Chris Godwin 2.0 Denzel Mims. Or they
They're
get,
gonna get like a running back.
or they get DeAndre Swift or Jonathan Taylor. I mean, that would be crazy.
No, I hope they hope the Chiefs take Vanessa, honestly.
I wouldn't mind the Vikes taking Epinesa, honestly. I like it.
I don't think
Really,
we need that
if
position
you
now.
took Epinesa, you'd get so hyped.
I know, dude. It'd be like Hawkeyes with Vikings, and it'd just be. I mean, AJ was like the best recruit in Iowa history, 5-star. He panned out too. We've had 5-stars that didn't turn out to be anything.
Bro, I say we just send it with McKinney. We trade Anthony Harris for
Trent
some
Williams.
juiciness. Yeah, for some exactly Trent Williams.
Yeah, McKinney.
That'd be great.
I'm learning stuff today as I was watching draft coverage setting up, and I saw that McKinney lined up at a lot of different positions, not as extreme as Isaiah Simmons, but like he lined up at some different positions on the defense, which is interesting.
That's cool.
Xavier McKinney's still.
Okay, Matt Miller gave the Kenneth Murray pick an A.
He loves Kenneth Murray. It's one of his guys.
Not that many receivers have gone. Like everybody's projecting like 7+. Like I've heard the rumors, but there's been.
All right, boys, 3 more picks, and then first round's over.
Did you say 3 wide receivers, sir?
There's been
There's been more.
There's been like 5 or 6. Because Jefferson and Ayuk.
Wait, Ayuk. I forgot about never mind.
Who did Miami take with their second pick?
That lineman, Austin Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't like the Austin Jackson pick very much. I thought he got dominated by AJ Epinesa in the bowl game.
Honestly, I liked that last pick better than Austin Jackson, the Georgia guy, Isaiah Wilson. I would have rather had the